chance to get with Busby, a free attorney, why ain't
Okay.
she pursuing justice? Or do she want to pursue the lies on social media that
Okay.
gains her money?
Do you want me to
Yes.
answer that?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
Okay,
go ahead.
perfect. Okay, first of all, the Tony Busby situation.
I'm shaking right now.
That's one of the things I don't like when people talk about it, is because the Busby situation has nothing to do with the criminal case. It is a civil lawsuit, which is about getting compensation for the pain that a victim would have lived. And Tony Busby, his attention is on Diddy, not on Jay-Z. If
Oh,
one of his clients
No,
that
no,
is
no.
talking about
He is on
Diddy,
Jay Z.
can I finish? I beg of you. I've listened to everyone talking, right? Am
okay.
I
Okay, that's
am I
fair.
not been
You know
fair?
what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drop me and Perry down and let you go.
No,
You
no,
got
no,
60 seconds.
don't drop. Why? No. Please
Don't
That
come
be
is so
back.
weird.
Really
This is
weird.
being so
No,
freaking weird.
but please come back. Okay.
Large, isn't this fucking nuts so far?
So totally. So if you guys see my thumb thing, it says false consensus effect. I asked the phone, I was like, what is it called when somebody wants you to think what they think or else you're wrong? And it came up with this term, false consensus effect. And it is an effect where the cognitive basis for individuals overestimate the extent to which their opinions, beliefs, and preferences or behaviors are shared by others. And that overestimation makes them feel like the other person's views are not normal. And so I kind of feel like that's what's happening here. Like,
Okay.
for some reason, it feels like AT2, who I love,
Right. Wait.
and Perry desire Maggie to think like they do, or else she's wrong. Something's wrong with her
Nope.
if she doesn't subscribe to their beliefs. And she doesn't have to. That's what the fucking world is for. Why have her over there and then try to beat her into believing
Right.
everything that you experienced with Jaguar would be her experience with Jaguar? Even if it does happen to ever be, let her have that experience for herself. Don't berate her, bully her, drag her, demean her into
Submission.
submission to try to believe what you believe. And another thing is, you have whole testicles, sir. If she did think like you, then we'd both be from Mars, right? Like, but we're from Venus. We're supposed to think differently than you do anyway. And then for him to be like, oh, don't read the chat. That's what Jag does. That is just so weird. Well, then control your fucking chat, sir. How
That
am
was
I not
very
supposed to
abusive to
read
her.
what you're
It's
sitting up
crazy.
here snickering at? Like, you're literally sitting up here snickering
Mm-hmm.
at everything your friends are calling me, but
Yep.
I'm not supposed to read the shit and see what you're laughing at? How
Right.
about you control that shit? And then maybe we can have a whole grown person conversation. But that was a lot of berating, and then that whole let me drop down so you can talk. How about you just shut the fuck up so your
Mm-hmm.
guests can talk? How about that? How about some
Mm-hmm.
self-control and
Mm-hmm.
some self-reliance where you have a turn, she has a turn, and you guys have a healthy dialogue? Why did he invite her over there if all he was going to do was berate her? I don't understand.
And allow them to. And like this, and again, why the fact that they keep making this about fucking Jag is fucking ridiculous. Like, they all have problems with her, right? It doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck if you believe Jags. I don't care if you think she's this. I don't care what you think about her. Believe her, you don't believe her. It doesn't fucking matter. Maggie's her own person. We're our own people. Why does she have to be? What is it? Why, if your fucking problem with Jag, is a you motherfucking problem, not a Maggie fucking
Right,
problem.
right. That's a
Them fucking
total
problem.
you problem.
All they're crying doing is crying
Unfortunately,
about what Jag did to them. Go the fuck
yeah,
to
and unfortunately, they
Maggie.
feel a certain way about that interaction. Now, I clearly remember them getting both a lot of views off of
Yeah,
having Jag's name
yeah.
mentioned in their title. I remember in real
Oh wow.
time about the everybody who was going over there flocking to their channels to hear what Jag had to say, and now she's a problem. Did you
Yep.
return the money to YouTube if it was such a problem? I'm not
Still,
sure. You know what I'm
still.
saying? Like,
Yep.
so why can't everybody have their own experiences and then we move on from there? Don't try to make me shit.
I know. I was like, I got it. And you know what? Perry, I can't fucking believe. Like, first of all, Sherelle, has zero life experience to be talking about the topic she talks about. But again, she has a big channel following. The kind of people that they're talking about, if that they fucking don't want to support Maggie because one day maybe Jag might fuck her over. They're basically like hoping that her friend Jag is going to fuck her over, like or somehow.
Yeah, like they want
You know what I
her
mean?
to experience.
But
fuck
they
over
think
too.
she would. Like, why do you want that for somebody? And then you're like, oh, won't come back crying to us. Nobody wants to come back to crying for nothing after this. This now it's about this shit right here, the way you treated her. 2 men and the chat basically telling her to unalive herself and shit.
Oh my God, did they say that? I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, I think it was it. I just read Maggie said it, but it was hold on, let me see if I can share it.
That
Fair.
is just and then it's
Real
like
bad.
so weird. Why
Yeah.
attack this black woman for supporting another black woman?
Telling her
Why
she's not
can't we
black.
all just support each other? And then maybe Jag did whatever she did to you because she felt like you did something to her. How about that? How about we might not know what Jag feels like was done to her to make her flip a script on these people?
Yeah, you're seriously saying you don't believe her. So what the fuck does it matter? Like, you know what I mean? If you don't believe Jag, you don't believe Jag. That's on fucking you. We're not. This isn't cold. But I think that to see how he's like dropping her down and like
Maggie,
being a
freaking Krista said that they said you weren't black. What are they talking about? You're obviously
exactly.
highly melanated. What the F? What?
But yeah,
No,
let me
they
see if I can
fucking
find it.
didn't. They didn't tell you to unalive yourself. Rewind the tape, Krista. Did they say
I
it on the
know.
tape? That's horrible.
Maggie, is it in here? Yeah, tell me. Yep. See, they told me to unalive myself. Is it in this part, or did they do it on their own thing? They go back to my country to eat dog.
No, wait, was that in the comments? It wasn't AT2 saying
I
that.
think it was.
stuff.
Hold on. Let me see.
Was that just in the comments?
Okay,
I hope
so
AT2
whatever.
did not.
Basically, all I'm saying is that a
That's
civil
really
lawsuit
fucked
and a
up.
criminal case is not the
Stuff about her being black and all that, and not being black is from them.
same. The civil lawsuit, yes, Tony Busby is now talking about Jay-Z, but at the end
Hi,
of the
Bianca.
day,
I love
he
you.
wouldn't
Thanks for
have
coming.
gone.
Bianca is over modding for my channel. She's
Oh,
awesome.
hey Bianca.
After Jay-Z if it was not one of his clients talking about Diddy, and then after including Jay-Z and the abuse. So the Tony Busby for Jaguar, who most of her abuse is with Jay-Z, there is no point in going there. And if Jaguar has actually signed an NDA, then there is no point in even going for a civil lawsuit, because a civil lawsuit point at the end of the day is to get compensation. And when you get an NDA, you get compensation.
No, they tell her she's wrong, and actually she's right.
That's not exactly true, because if
Okay.
something was done criminally wrong as far as what she's stating that
She wouldn't
Jay-Z
go
did
with
X,
Tony
Y, and Z to
Busby.
her, then
She
in
wouldn't go
that
with Tony
case,
Busby.
she could actually she could actually pursue charges. If something was
Yes,
criminally
not with
done
Tony
wrong,
Busby.
she is
Not
trying
with
to use that excuse as a way to say, "Oh,
The fuck?
no, it's not true." Blah blah blah. No.
Ugh, what the fuck? Who the fuck are you to tell anybody whether they can fucking say they take shit back or not? Oh my god.
If she wanted this, mind you, she worked with Jay-Z in 2000. She should have been got her a lawyer if this stuff actually happened.
Who the fuck are you to tell somebody when they can fucking press charges on somebody? Who the fuck are you to tell a victim when they fucking should press charges or not?
She's not doing that. She doesn't want to.
Maybe she doesn't, motherfucker.
She wants to be able to come to the internet. Okay, Maggie,
Don't even let her
thank you for
talk.
coming.
She's sitting there
Her name
saying
is not
82,
Maggie. It is
82.
Maggie.
I appreciate
Oh,
you.
no.
No.
Sorry, Larja. What? I'm sorry.
He was saying she was like 82, like so she could talk, and then he dropped her instead of let her finish a sentence.
And he keeps calling her Maggie. He keeps calling the wrong name on purpose.
That's high key rude.
I
I don't
can't
appreciate
feel,
this.
dude. This is so fucking hard. It gets worse, I think.
Please
believe me, we're talking about this as soon as it's. I want you to hear the whole thing, so I'm not crazy.
Go back.
Okay, Maggie, please let me finish. Please let me finish.
Oh my god.
Okay, go ahead.
Wow.
All right. So she's still here. I just dropped her down.
You are such a fucking
No way.
So,
right?
as I was saying, like, she can still pursue those charges. Like, it does not matter at all. This is the excuse that people are using, like, oh, she signed an NDA. First, she told me on my own channel that she did not sign an
Why does it matter to you motherfuckers? The fuck does it matter?
NDA. So
nothing to do with Maggie.
That's thrown out the window.
No.
She's saying that now because she
Oh, well, you know what's in her brain.
wanted to be able to peddle this through basically like, oh, I can talk from it from an outside perspective.
Why can't she? What's wrong with that?
But she didn't realize that she already said all these things. Jay-Z got her pregnant. He was
Who the fuck do you care?
violent to
Why
her.
do
He
you
kicked her
care?
and stomped on her
I don't care if she sent her to the motherfucking moon, motherfucker.
like Diddy. She thought she could come out and say these things from afar, where no, you said these things exactly happened to you. You've been talking, but now you want to say NDA. She got caught on her lies.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Go ahead, Perry. I'm sorry.
Oh no, okay, no. Bring her back up. I mean, because I just want to ask her this question because
Okay, here
Yeah.
she is.
now Maggie,
Maggie.
listen to him for
I
a second.
just want to ask.
Do you see how he keeps calling her the wrong name?
Yes.
I'm so fucking angry. I'm so mad.
One thing of 82.
Okay.
Do you understand that Tony Busby is not a criminal lawyer? Even if, let's say, like you're saying, I'm just going to finish my thought. Even like you say, let's say she had an NDA, but if you have criminal charge, blah, 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 you can break the NDA, which is true. You have to prove the criminal like charges. You have to win or you'll be liable. But okay, let's say that I agree with that. Okay. Tony Busby is not the lawyer that the person needs to go to because Tony Busby is a civil lawsuit type of lawyer to get money. If she, like you're saying, the criminal thing, she will need to go to either the police, the feds, or Homeland Security. Tony Busby cannot bring criminal charges to anyone. So that is what I kept on saying. Tony Busby is not a criminal case. Like, I'm not like saying that you're wrong for the fact that an NDA can be broken if you have like criminal charges. That I understand. It was the Tony Busby thing that I don't like because I'm just like
I just put TikTok on.
Civil lawsuit is to get
So we're live on TikTok now, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and
compensation, which is why I was comparing it to NDA, because that is what the civil lawsuit does at the beginning when they get a settlement. When they get a
So why
settlement,
don't she do a civil case then?
Because if that's the thing, if she had an NDA, then there is no point in doing a civil lawsuit. But what you're saying about the criminal, that she could go to the police and go and talk about the criminal.
No. She could do a civil suit as well too.
Not with because the NDA.
Yeah, even with the NDA.
What is the point? That is
and
not
would
true.
she would be able to produce that NDA? It would be a signed contract.
That
Somebody would have that NDA. It never existed. Go ahead, Perry.
Okay,
Maggie. Go ahead, Lars.
Just one thing quick about the NDA that I'm not even understanding is from what I've heard, what I learned from the Bravo sphere and Scandival and the whole Bravo reckoning is that any NDA that asks you to hide a crime is null and void. So if in fact Jaguar Wright did ever even have to sign an NDA to cover anything illegal that happened to her, it would automatically be void, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but it doesn't. I mean, but like they're trying to say, they're trying to say that she's using NDAs and excuse. She doesn't want to fucking press charges. You know how horrible? Like, look at the shit that people are going through trying to press charges on Jay-Z. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You really think Jay-Z? She probably didn't want to like. You know what? I'm not going to argue about why a victim doesn't press charges, but like they are fucking acting like they know what's in her brain and all. And why does it matter to Maggie and all of them what fucking Jaguar does with this shit?
Right.
Understand that you don't.
Like to bully her like this?
Don't believe in the NDA.
Hold on 1 second, because I was quiet.
Now,
Yeah,
go. I'm so sorry, Perry.
Oh no, you fine. But how long have you
were
been in
so
the
gracious.
United States?
You were so gracious. These people cut you off left and right, and you kept saying you're sorry.
Yep.
And you were so gracious.
Yep.
I live in Canada.
No, she in Canada.
Okay. She's not here, right? So
yeah.
Listen to this part.
We're not gonna argue about that. And I know
Uh-huh.
at a 3.9, you are a debater, right? But I feel like you're debating off topic. Because I asked you one simple question.
Motherfucker.
One simple question only. What proof has Jaguar given you? Let's throw Diddy out the fucking window. So we ain't got to talk about Busby, civil criminal. What does she actually have? On tape, we have seen her say, Jay-Z, to my head and pardon me, right? But then she says AI. No evidence. She got some back little photo editor that worked in the back of the church.
You are a fucking ignorant motherfucker. That is so not true. Yeah.
I feel like AT2 is snickering at the comments. She said, look at him grin. I feel like he's looking at the comments and laughing.
He is.
She didn't even work in the church. They had her ass in the back of the church.
I can see it in his glasses. The reflection.
Come and say that she's proving that it was AI, right?
And he's laughing.
I'm only asking you this. What proof? I mean, because look,
it's like
fucking finish your sentence, mother.
So bizarrely.
It is.
Two questions.
Listen to this.
I'm so sorry. It's like, which one do you want me to answer?
Oh, just give her one. Yeah. What proof do you have?
Yeah. What proof do you have?
Yeah, exactly.
Why does she need proof?
Because then,
but why do you need proof?
Right.
Why does she need proof? And if she does have proof, why does she need? Who are you that she needs to share it with you?
Right. I mean,
that's what happened with the Tony Busbys, that we had like different questions, and then I answer one question,
okay.
And then it's like I'm off topic.
Make it very simple.
Yeah,
what proof that you have that Jaguar is telling the truth about Jay-Z?
Oh my God!
Boom! Here we go.
Okay. Oh, you got her. Oh, you got her this time.
Which part about Jay-Z? Because currently Jay-Z is caught up. Currently Jay-Z, huh?
Why the
fuck?
I changed it. Why the fuck does it matter?
That you think it's actually a boom. So, like you told me, what is the proof that she was essayed by Jay-Z?
I already told you
the proof of that. You know what I mean? For me, can I prove that there was abuse or not?
Told you after I do what I do, we can see.
Wait, I'm sorry, Larger. What did you say?
Oh, I'm sorry. That my mic was hot. Bad.
I thought you were talking.
But I have a policy and a tendency to give the benefit of the doubt to a victim.
Like she doesn't even have to explain herself at this point, but she still is. She's gracious enough to sit here and take this bullshit.
Or someone that says that they're a victim. So if you're asking me to literally show proof that something happened with Jay-Z, I cannot. But neither can you show me proof that it didn't happen.
Okay. And
no, that's actually incorrect because we can. She came on my channel.
Oh, proof is her saying it? Okay.
And said that that it didn't happen.
That's not even proof.
Exactly.
You know, like what they're talking about is proof is just her saying one thing on his channel, then saying that she didn't say it because she didn't want to get in trouble. She didn't want the people coming after her and her family. Does that make it a lie, or does that make it like a convenient omission? I don't know. I kind of feel like so far Jaguar said P. Diddy was a freak. The freak offs have been proven. So far Jaguar said Jay-Z is in on the shits. The shits have been proven. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not sure what else proof they're talking about.
And why does it fucking matter to them what magic proof? Like, again, what does it have to do with magic? You know what I mean? Why the fuck does she need proof about what somebody told her? She's literally giving her the benefit of the doubt. What proof do you motherfuckers have that it didn't happen?
Magic, come up here, please come up here, Magic, because people got questions. We want to know. Yes. Why did AT2 invite you up there if all he was going to do is tear you down? Like, were you happen to be in the comments, or were you like a scheduled guest and he did this? Like, what happened?
No, he was on Perry. She was on Perry and Sherelle's channel first.
Oh,
and they went after her there. Went after her there.
Oh my God.
I didn't get to that part yet. I mean, I don't even think I didn't listen to that. Yeah, I'm gonna put there. I know she's probably emotional, but I want to put the thing in chat anyway.
Yeah, please just come up here. We just want to love on you. We love you. You're among friends here. We see that they were obviously attacking you yesterday. You did not deserve that. That's no guest. Don't call for me unless you're ready for me to come with my answers. And my answers don't have to be like your answers for me to exist in this world. Please.
Exactly. It's so horrible. And we'll cry with you if you could. It's okay if you're emotional. You know, you're so good. Like you held yourself together so well here. But I could hear it in this morning. I could hear your live. By the way, I was George Miller in the comment section because I wasn't on my phone and I lost my shit in the comment sections about this.
Yeah, so she's admitting that she lied about all that stuff. So
now we're talking about something else. This is not the question anymore because, like I was telling you,
because now
it's a different question.
Yeah,
that means it's a different question, sir, if it ties in.
exactly. And again, this is all irrelevant.
It was AI.
Nobody has to agree with it. Like, you know what I mean? They don't have to like Jag. She doesn't. You know what I mean? This is all problems they have with Jaguar, not her, not Maggie.
Oh yeah, totally.
And then
Mamir has a great point.
Sean, saying Sean's a fucking child molester.
Yeah.
And then Perry's
Look
acting
what
like.
Mamir says.
Let me see. Hold on. No, hold on. Let's try to get that one in there. Oh shit! I don't have my glasses on. These men are saying stuff like women don't come forward. I know. They come in a couple minutes. Okay, cool. All right, it's almost done, and then we can talk this because I wanted you to hear the way that how it ends with Perry. It's fucking. I can't believe how ignorant he is.
I remember when we were talking on my channel and you were telling me about that story, and my only reaction was to tell you, why are we acting as if because that story would be false, let's say, or retracted or AI or edited, which I don't care, because for me, this is 1 minute of an interview of 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Exactly.
And for me, the fact that this one was retracted, edited, AI, I don't care what you mean by that. I don't see why it then, can I just finish my thought process, please? Thank you so much, Barry. Thank you so much. So, yeah.
This motherfucker, man.
For me,
maggot.
The fact that there is one thing that was...
Maggot.
Okay, let's say
They're literally calling her maggot in the fucking chat. Oh my God.
I'll give it to you and say that.
Oh, yeah. It's bad. I'm not... yeah.
She debunked it or say that retracted it.
Okay.
My thing is that why are
there any of these motherfuckers in this chat that come fucking in here right now? I swear to God. Say this fucking shit again, you pieces of shit.
We acting as if this moment is like a determinant of every little like accusation that she made against Jay-Z and the whole like 4 years. Why are you acting as if that is the moment that you were all waiting for to be?
These people are so fucking ignorant, stupid. These fucking comments are the dumbest things I've ever fucking seen. None of them make sense. None of them are fucking logical.
Basically go against her. For me, this is one moment only, a 1 minute moment. And then I don't like the fact that you're acting as if, well, when she said that, it's a lie, that it's a lie. And I'm just like, this is...
Okay, since TikTok, we have about 217 people watching. Please hit the like button. I'm Reality of Krista Marie. I don't talk about this shit ever, but this is my friend Maggie, the Black Owl. She has her own YouTube channel. She's been a guest on Sean Atwood's channel with Ron for like months now, like 6 months or so. These two men decided yesterday that they're going to argue with her because she's friends with Jag, you know, whatever the situation is, it doesn't fuck about it. They got all this problems with Jag, and it's not a Maggie problem. But this is AT2, and this is Perry. They're supposed to be fucking cool. AT2, and she went to him to debate because she thought that they were going to be fucking logical, whatever. But they're just basically bullying her, and then they're letting the chat do the same goddamn thing. So if you're watching on TikTok and you have anything shit that you think, you can come in the chat. I don't give a fuck if you like Jag. I don't give a fuck if you don't fucking like Jag. Do not make this about fucking Jag. It's not about fucking Jag. It's about bullying on fucking YouTube and shit like this. And a woman down here, and the way she fucking took this bullshit from these two motherfuckers.
Like,
not about fucking whether you like Jag or not.
So much of a
it's
generalization.
It's about human decency and respect. That's what it's fucking about.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm gonna take it that hurt your feelings, and I apologize.
Wow.
And I'm gonna try it softly.
So what I said was, did it make sense? Because you didn't hurt my feeling. I don't even understand why you're saying that.
No. I'm just saying. You saying, well, why I'm coming like this? I said, I apologize. I'm gonna come.
I'm asking.
Maggie, let him finish.
Let me ask you the question now. I let you talk.
Oh my
God! Of course, you're right.
You talk. You brought up the court thing.
I let
and then you went off.
Whatever, dude.
Right.
Whatever.
Again to try to debunk what the actual conversation is. You said, well,
oh God.
You know, Harry, you are saying that Jag did this.
No, she didn't.
And you don't have proof that he didn't. Well, in the court, since you brought it up, a man is presumed innocent.
Okay, what the fuck does this matter, man?
Until proven guilty. Because you're a 3.9 student. You know about it's not my.
This is all about like you got a 3.9. This is gaslighting. Oh my God.
Obligation to prove anything.
And Sherelle is okay with her husband talking to a fucking woman like this. This is what I mean. That she's so fuck. She's got no life experience to be fucking anywhere near any kind of topic.
Thing, But you're following somebody blindly, in my opinion.
Blindly. That's your opinion.
And just throwing out this stuff because
we are not, and belief is not a court.
I feel like you want to believe it because you
shut the fuck up, man.
Benefit from it.
Benefit from it, motherfucker. StreamYard's $30 a month, asshole. The fuck? Fuck that fucking StreamYard. Maggie, we're fucking getting you StreamYard. Fuck this piece of shit. Fucking literally make it about that. She don't fucking need Jag for that, you fucking piece of shit. I'm so mad right now.
Insane. You on the Pedo's channel, almost 1 million followers.
Please stop saying that about Sean because we could have an actual.
You just called Sean Atwood a child molester.
Conversation about that because this has been debunked a lot of time.
No. According to you live in Canada. Do what you do.
Not according to me.
I mean, because some.
Harry, you're fucking digging yourself a fucking hole right here. I hear you, Madge.
You know what?
I fucking literally, girl.
Oh, they crazy,
girl. These motherfuckers.
Give me 1 second. I can't hear. Okay, cool. Hello.
Hi. I love you. I can't fucking believe this. I'm losing my I cannot believe it. You did so good, and we're so I heard you this morning, and it hurt me so bad to hear that in your voice, and that I was like, I gotta talk about this. I was trying to not talk about it in my life earlier, and I lost my mind at the end. I'm like, and I didn't know how to get a hold of you. I was like, I need her to because I just can't believe that. First of all, they treated you like that on Perry's channel, right? On Sharon, making fun of you, clowning her because she's happy when she comes on her lives. Why?
Yeah, because I do hi to all the time, and not only to Jaguar. So I didn't understand when he was saying that I was doing it to get a check from Jaguar. I was just like, okay, but I'm always doing that. So sincerely, that live just made me realize that 82 is not a good person.
No.
And
immature.
Exactly. So it just it liberated me, that live, because I was really trying to be nice.
I know.
You
really
were
trying.
You literally were. You were a poster card for how to be nice in a tumultuous, disrespectful, bully situation. You were the epitome of grace, girl.
And
I tried really hard.
Yeah.
I tried so hard.
How dare him tell his fucking subscribers, tell her to ignore them and let his fucking people that support him tell her to say shit like that to her. I would, I tell people all the time, if you fucking anybody, I would never allow that. I'm so shocked that they kept telling you to ignore it and let it go.
Yeah, that's what they wanted me to do.
Jag. All back to Jag. Why? Literally, they're making it all about Jag. They're making money off of her left and right. They've been making money off her, right? Yeah. She just. Maggie just started. She's on Sean Atwood's channel. Okay, she started on Ron's channel, and Jaguar over there, she's not a fucking asshole. And it doesn't matter. They have respect for her. They have respect for each other. They can debate stuff and not tear each other down. But then Maggie gets her own thing, and then she's trying to be not. You know what I mean? Literally just trying to be. You don't have to. We're not. This is not a cult. And they make it her fucking whole channel and her following about whether she's friends with Jag or not. Did not that many motherfuckers care that much? Okay. They know that we don't have to all agree.
Exactly. Why? I have friends and the Sean Atwood channel that don't like Jaguar. It has never been a problem. I was extremely surprised by the whole situation. So I just remember trying to keep my cool.
I'm so shocked that Sherelle is okay with the way Perry was acting. They don't even know you like that. The ignorance and telling her she's not black, and then making it all. I'm like, what? I can't. This is the relevancy here. And 82. You don't have to fucking believe people. It's so crazy.
Exactly. But Cheryl, what is funny for me as a black woman is that she's lighter than me, and she's saying that I am not black. I'm like, you have blonde hair and you're really, really pale. Why are you telling me that I am not black? I've never been told that I didn't look black.
I mean, and
that's bizarre.
Who told you on live
in the conversation? That's what I'm like. Were you like, oh, that's how I why would she have said you weren't black? Besides she's crazy. That sounds crazy talk.
they were insulting Jaguar, and people kept on mentioning my name because they were also talking about the Sean Atwood channel. And so they were saying, "Oh, Maggie the Black Owl, Maggie the Black Owl," and she was like, "Who is that?" And then Perry basically said, "Oh yeah, she's the goofy girl who does."
Like make
Oh my
And then
God.
yeah, and that oh, she doesn't look black. She's not black. And I was just like, I don't know what I look like. I'm
That's crazy.
And
so
what did they
yeah.
say about Sean being like about Sean and his reputation and insulting his intelligence? Perry, like Sean wrote what 12 books and something or something like that.
Exactly. And for of all the people to call anyone an idiot, Perry.
I know.
I'm like, Perry has no brain. So that's what they gave me by being that rude and that disgusting and alive. Now I can actually just, say what I think about them.
Yeah, it doesn't like I just
Mhm.
like I'm so shocked at 82. The immaturity of him to sit there and
Mhm.
snicker and laugh. I've never seen him treat somebody like that. I've never seen him treat somebody like that. I've seen him and Jag fight, and I
Yeah,
don't I don't even listen because it's like the next week they're fine. But like that is not our fucking business. Like whether
exactly.
shit for years or not, that is irrelevancy. That's for you to treat somebody like that because she doesn't agree with you. It blew my mind. I was crying this. I was so upset for her because I'm like, and she took it, and it's like telling her she's nobody and nobody's gonna be her friend, and
Mhm.
who is telling you to unalive yourself, the chat or them?
The chat.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
like the chat was calling me, like that's what he was telling me to ignore, and then he was snickering while watching it.
Yeah.
Like they were telling me that I was stupid, that my name
Yeah.
was maggot, that I was eating dog, that I was Asian, so and
Uh-oh.
I needed to go back to my country. And then they were telling me, "Oh my God, she's so dumb. She just needs to unalive herself. Like, why is she there?" Like it was just
That's
a
I,
lot to take in.
holy shit. I'm really upset. Holy shit. I'm like trying to
Yeah, and
hold
he
it.
was snickering,
He was laughing, telling her to
you know.
unalive herself. Oh my god.
Yeah. He doesn't care. He didn't care, okay? And the contrary, the more I look at it, the more I'm like, okay, that was a trap. Because they were the one who told me, come, 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 come. Because I just happened to, when YouTube just does next without
Yeah.
by accident.
Yeah.
And then it did next on his live by accident. And then I heard my name. And so I wrote in the chat because we had already had conversation before. And for me, the fact that I am like I believe Jag and that he doesn't had nothing to do with our relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So when I heard my name, I said, "Oh, did you just say my name? Hi." And then he was like, "Oh my God, come in, 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 come in." And then the chat was telling me, "Come in, come in, come in, come in, come in." And that's why at the end, at one point, I'm just like, "But if the chat doesn't want me to be there, why am I here?"
Right.
Like I didn't like. That's when I understood that it was a trap to either turn. Like it's so ridiculous because are we in a spy movie?
Right.
Right.
Like feel
Okay, that I
Why do
need
we
to
all have to
turn.
agree?
yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
I'm just like, and the fact that they couldn't even accept that I just believes like
Right.
accusation,
All this.
as if it was the worst thing in the world to just believe someone.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like she
And
deserved
then
all.
yeah, exactly, and telling me that I'm not gonna have any friend after this, that people are not gonna talk to me, that
Well, look, they
even
are
that
like,
I
'cause
should be.
you just got a new one. I didn't even know who you were before this, but I'm your new friend. I'm your
Thank
new
you,
friend.
thank you, thank
You
you.
just got true believers, girl, because that's what the one thing over here Krista really fosters, I foster too, is like we don't all have to agree, but we better respect each other. You know what
All
I'm
the,
saying?
me
Thank
and
you.
Russia, I
I've never
disagree all
seen
the time.
I
But with
said
like,
I've never seen that with adult. I
it's
remember that when I was in high school,
High
and
school.
the that's
And it's
kindergarten
usually
humor.
okay, I'm
Like
making
gonna go
this
there.
is
It's in
like I
high
don't even
school, and it
understand
usually
that he
has
was
more to
like
do with the girls. It usually has way more to do with the girls, how they act in high school,
exactly,
by the way.
but still.
exactly. So the fact that he was snickering at a joke that I am sorry, even if it was a joke at my expense, this is
Mm,
a kindergarten joke. Like this is not a funny joke that actually deserves to be like.
no.
I'm like, dude, you want to laugh? Just laugh. You don't need to act as if it is so funny that you cannot stop yourself.
Isn't that
You
crazy?
know? I was just like, you're such a pathetic person. But I was really trying until the end when they decided to bring up that woman that was just screaming at me.
Oh my
I was like,
God.
oh, okay, this is an
Yeah,
attack. And then I
it
stopped
was
it.
for me.
I didn't see this part. I didn't see this
Oh,
part.
yeah. And then
Okay.
after, like for the rest of the life, there are 4 of them, 2 women and 2 men, just bashing on me, saying that I was scared. That's why I left. I was that intimidated. When I was just like, I'm not in high school. If we're here to scream, there is no point in me being here.
Oh my God. I didn't see that part. And I'm going to play it right now, motherfuckers, because they're getting, I want it exposed. I'm sorry. Now I want people to see this because I did not know that. I did not know that part. And oh my gosh. Okay. Hold on.
Don't be condescending.
Maybe
Please.
Kendrick is right.
Wait,
Okay.
hold on. Let's say that. So has Jack showed you any receipts? Yes
I
or no? Thank
literally
you,
just
Christian.
said no. I literally
Okay,
said no.
no.
Right.
She has not showed you
And-
any receipts.
That's
But
right.
you still believe her even though you have not seen any receipts.
Okay. Well, I'm going to fast forward to when this chick, because I'm not sure who it is, but I saw. All right. Hold on. Who is it? Okay.
To the NDA. Well, she said
benefit.
What?
And I get it. She's a Jag fan. I don't have no problem with
AT2 said, well, she it was proved coming out of her own mouth.
absolve it from, the pressing charges. Like, that's the weird thing. So
Okay,
again, Jack has came on the internet to talk about these things, but why has she not like, we keep going back to the NDA. Well, she said on my channel she doesn't have an NDA. Now she's claiming again that she has an NDA. So let's go with the fact that she doesn't have an NDA. Why is she still?
Matter of fact, have you seen proof of the NDA?
Jesus Christ.
I mean, let's go back to the basics. Have you seen?
Do you know what an NDA is? I have an NDA. I cannot show you my NDA.
Agreement. A non-disclosure agreement. Okay.
Good job.
And obviously, you must have one with Jag too.
I have one with my
3.9, but you
Jesus Christ, you hear him?
They're crazy.
School because you coming across as a 1.9.
Wow.
To me. Because you ain't answering a damn question. You just want to buy and go to civil court, this and all this. I'm only asking you, has Jag showed you anything?
Oh my God.
I promise.
I'm just gonna say
to buy you StreamYard.
Perry, I'm not gonna say the word that just came out of my head when talking about you. So I'm gonna be really.
Oh no. Please say it. It don't offend me. Because I got words back I can say too.
No.
Say it.
No.
Somebody likes arguing with women a little too much for me.
Uh-huh.
Are you married?
Shut the fuck up. Are you married?
Wait, what? Wait.
AT2, what the fuck is so funny, you motherfucker? What the fuck is so funny?
I'm sorry, I was paying attention to that comment.
You're paying attention to the comment? Really?
Are you married? Because I think her husband came on. Well,
I'm getting really fucking upset right now.
I was watching the show. I think she popped up, when she was overjoyed.
Oh my
God. Her husband came up. Are you married?
Shut up. Oh my God.
Maybe I'm assuming it's your husband. That's how I took it. Is that your husband? Did she go on mute or something?
No, I just think, why are you even asking me about my personal life?
No.
Let's move on.
No.
Let's move on.
Maybe no, because you said that you
Terrell's in the fucking comment section making and talking shit too. Fucking asshole.
No way.
Nobody
Maybe I won't say them to you.
No way. This is so abusive.
But I want to say to you, I said to him. That's the manly thing to do.
Yeah. The manly thing to do.
He would address the man.
This is awful.
Because I need a man. I need a strong man to defend me.
I don't know about strong, but just get one a little higher.
Perry, like I said, you're trying to make it personal by insulting my GPA and everything. No. I think it's pretty pathetic. I'm not gonna lie.
Say what you want to say. You know what? Now you're the little damsel in distress.
I'm gonna let this play because I really the asshole he is.
Yes.
Yes, I'm really in distress.
Big bad Wolf Perry coming after you. I just asked you a question.
Yes, I am.
How much do you truly believe her? Or
the fuck do you matter? What the fuck does it matter?
Are you only in for the benefit?
Why are you asking me the same question when you have already said that you already know my kind?
Okay, no, I asked you the question because I was waiting for a
no.
response.
You already know my kind.
Because I wanted you to get a response.
Dude, you're not even
putting up comments and shit about her.
Capable of actually understanding that a criminal case and a civil lawsuit is not the same thing.
Of knowing you full of shit.
Okay, but like I said, you're not capable of saying that. You're not capable of understanding the difference between a civil lawsuit and a criminal case.
I understand. No, Maggie, that's
I just find that
You're really upset with me, honey. Oh, because I got jag arrest.
So this bitch, who's this?
Something energy. What's it say?
Okay, alchemizing energy.
Alchemizing energy. I've never seen
So
her
Maggie there. I'm sorry. Now I just play because I want them to fucking see what happens. Like
no, it's okay. I've seen it. I've lived it.
We love you. We love
you.
We love you. Sorry you have to go through this again, but
it's okay.
I want this chick. I want people to see this fucking chick.
Yeah. I just look at two men thinking that bullying a woman is manly.
Yeah,
I'm just fascinated by
the
them.
amount of time that they did it. How long were you? You were up there for like an hour getting berated.
Yeah, exactly. And at the end, I kind of lost my cool.
Yeah.
When that woman came in, and then she started saying, "What? You gonna talk to me? You gonna talk to me?" And I was just like, "Okay, like this is stupid. I'm leaving."
Okay, so it's gotta be right here, right? Let me see.
Yeah, I barely stay like no. I think it's pretty pathetic. I'm not gonna lie.
Say what you want to say. You know what? Now you're the little damsel in distress.
Oh, there it is.
Yes, I'm really in distress.
Big bad Wolf Perry coming after you. I just asked you a question.
I am.
How much do you truly believe her, or are you only in for the benefit?
Wow.
Why are you asking me the same question when you have already said that you already know my kind?
Okay, no, I asked you the question because I was waiting for a response.
No, you already know my kind.
Because I wanted you to get a response.
Dude, you're not even capable of actually understanding that a criminal case and a civil lawsuit is not the same thing.
I'm capable of knowing you full of shit.
What the fuck?
Okay, but like I said, you're not capable of saying that. You're not capable of understanding the difference between a civil lawsuit and a criminal case.
I understand. No, Maggie,
her name's not Maggie. It's Maggie, you motherfucker.
I just find that really sad.
Thank you, Paige.
Yeah.
Do you see him?
He's all giving hearts to people saying rude things and money.
Difference of receipts and no receipts. How about?
I'm just playing it so you motherfuckers can see how ignorant these two assholes are to her.
No, I do believe that. I believe also that you should know the difference between talking to say nothing.
I believe in miracles.
Okay, I'm gonna let Genesis on.
Okay, so it's Genesis.
Hey, Genesis, how you doing?
Hey, what's up?
We know Genesis.
I just have like two things.
I'm gonna leave right now. So
yeah, I just have two things to say.
No, Genesis. One second.
You don't get to interrupt me. What is wrong with this lady?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Perry.
You're mad.
I don't care what you say. Bye bye.
I don't
think Genesis came on the beef.
She got like mad. Her voice got deeper and everything.
Wow.
Yeah, she came to scream at me. She clearly came to scream at me. So she was like, I need to tell you two things. No, you're not going to tell me one thing.
You're not going to tell me nothing.
Exactly.
Look, I love you, Maggie, because access is power. She was like, no power for you.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, who the fuck are you? Like, do you think I don't see what's going on? You're three idiots trying to think that you're going to bash me.
Yep.
And like I said, I was getting mad. You can tell by my voice at the end, I was getting actually irritated.
I'm surprised it took you that. Like, I was irritated the first 5 minutes. Like, I'm like, I can't. I'm like, because like, I seriously like everything that you do. All that she has done is literally been a guest, a everyday guest on Sean Atwood's channel, which has 1 million followers. Okay, in the morning and all. They obviously she's doing something right, and then she gets her own channel, and because she's friends with Jack and believes Jack, it doesn't even matter if she believes her. She doesn't have to believe her, and that they're making the way they feel about her all about that, and it's like, why are you like Jag? That's all they want to talk about. Jag. Let's bring it back to Jag. These are all their problems. You know what I mean? These are you problems with Jag, not fucking Maggie calling her maggot and Maggie. I'm so shocked at fucking AT2. I don't think I can be friends with him anymore. I don't think I can.
like I said, me, 82 and me, I'm done.
Me too.
Like, I'm so done. And that fucking idiot, I'm so
No,
sorry.
no, it's okay. No,
That
say,
that man
yeah.
came after, because I did a live around like 4 o'clock in the morning because I was that irritated. He came
No.
on my live and said, "Now we're making it personal." Wasn't that personal?
Yeah. Asking her if she's married and need a
Did,
male defender. His wife's in the chat.
did
Sherelle's in the chat, fucking talking shit.
Yeah, and did he called me goofy and the first second I saw him. Okay, like, I'm just like,
I can't.
really? You're gonna tell me that I made it personal? Me? I tried for 45 minutes to be cool,
Right.
but I couldn't because, and then I know what they was gonna do. The moment they brought that woman, they brought also the voodoo
Genesis.
doll. They brought Genesis, but after that, they barely, like 2 seconds later, they bought voodoo doll. They were gonna do a gang up on me.
Oh, of course they were.
Yeah, and the moment I saw that, I was just like, okay, this is not a conversation. This is just you trying to assert your dominance over a person that you can drop from the live, put back, remove the, like, what is that supposed to prove about yourself except that you're pathetic?
Exactly.
Right.
So
It's so
me, after that, I was just, people are telling me, oh, I like Sherelle. I'm like, if you like Sherelle, do not talk to me. You like
no.
Perry, don't talk to me. You like 82, don't talk to me. Because those people are actually making me swear. Okay?
My girl. They're making you swear. They're making me want to slice their throats. And she's like, they're making me swear. I'm like, I'm gonna slice this motherfucker's throat. Like, I was just like,
I was still saying sorry. Yes,
no.
you're right. I was trying so hard
Oh my
to
god.
not be mad, because I really thought that there was a conversation to be had.
I
But
know.
there's no conversation. That's why at the end I was just saying, if we cannot agree about the simple definition of what a civil lawsuit and a criminal case is, what are we supposed to do? Like,
Like,
how are we supposed to communicate? Because you want to make it about personal, but we can not even agree about simple definition.
and it's fact. It's not even like an opinion. It's a fact. Like,
Exactly. And they refuse to understand that a civil lawsuit is about compensation. An NDA is about compensation. Do they actually believe that the system would let us every 3 years ask for compensation for, like, what someone did to us?
I don't
This
know.
is not how it works. And that's why at the end, the petty thing, I did do a petty thing on my community page. I screenshot the definition of civil lawsuit and of criminal case. And I was like, I know it's hard for you to read, so I will put the definition for you so that you can actually understand the difference. So that was me being mean.
I don't know who just popped in here with the link. I don't know. There's a bunch of eyes. So go into the private chat and tell me who you are before I pull you up. They left. Somebody just came down. Somebody just called in, and it was a bunch of eyes. So I'm hoping it's one of them, and they can have a civil conversation. So whoever you are, come back in, but just show me who you are in the private chat.
In my opinion. Okay, so in my opinion, hey, thanks for coming through. And who else is here? Design decor. But in my opinion, this is Maggie. And she was on Sherelle's channel yesterday. And they dragged her over the coals for being friends with Jaguar Wright. And they want her to not be friends with Jaguar because they are no longer friends with Jaguar, even though they have garnered millions of views or however many from interviews with Jaguar. Now they're not cool with her no more. So now they want everybody else to not be cool with her no more. So then she left from that platform, heard her name mentioned on AT2's platform, went up to say how she was feeling and got berated and bullied and badgered over there. And people were telling her to unalive herself, that she wasn't Black. It was horrible in the comments. They were laughing at the comments on her. And then just turned.
It's memes. It's memes. It's memes. Okay, sorry.
Well, Mims was in the chat.
Welcome, Mr. Mims. Wait. How many of you want? Wait, Mims, you there?
How many are there, Mims?
I don't know what's going on.
There you are.
You were in the chat yet. You were in the chat yesterday.
Say that again.
You were in the chat yesterday.
I was in what chat?
Were you in
In
the
the
chat?
chat of
In the chat.
82.
In
Not
which chat?
yesterday. I'm sorry. Like when was that live? I don't remember. 2 days
It was
ago,
like a
maybe.
play ago or
Yeah.
something.
hmm
You're asking me, was I in a chat? Which chat are you
I
talking about?
the 82 chat where they were bullying me, where
When I
you
was
said is 82 is the not even the drunk
Oh,
uncle
Oh
of
yeah, yeah,
I
YouTube.
yeah.
think that
That
was
was
like I
hilarious.
think that was like a couple days ago.
all right, hold on. Let
Yes.
me speak. Let me go ahead, man. You have
Okay, what's your question, Maggie?
positive stuff, so I'm like kind of
Don't you know this? Don't
yeah.
you know the subject of what we're talking about right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your
Well,
question?
my question is, what did you think about that live?
Um, I think that this is the exact reason why I don't talk shit or crap about anybody on my channel because it's like hate begets hate. Is that fair?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm
Who
asking
started the
Maggie.
hate?
No,
Who
no, I'm
started the
asking I'm
hate?
asking Maggie because I've only ever been polite to Maggie. So your tone
I
with
am
me
polite
is
to you right now.
you're being polite because your tone
Yes.
doesn't sound polite to me.
My
Definitely
tone
not
is
as in
simply
get.
cold.
Can we
My
guys just
tone is cold.
we not
That's
talk over
all.
each other? Can we just have a conversation back and forth without talking over each other? Because I know Mims is in here. He would never
Mm,
come in here unless he was serious about wanting to like, talk about this. So let's
Well,
just
no,
like
I mean
okay.
let's have a serious conversation.
mhm.
hmm
Who has associated me with AT2 in a way that I am responsible for somebody who I don't even know? I don't know Krista Marie. I come in her chat. I troll her a little bit. I send her a super chat. I give her words of encouragement, which is the exact same thing I did on your channel. So why am I being associated with AT2? Because it's the exact same relationship.
He just made
Like
a
I
funny
said,
comment, right?
I was just asking you, like, what did you think
No,
of
I'm
it?
I'm no, I'm asking you a very direct question because
Which is,
I
oh, why I associated you with him? Is that what the question is?
yes, I don't think you would ask any of these other people that. I feel like that is
That's not
leading.
true. That's not true.
Did
If
you
you were in
come?
the chat, like I said, if you were in the chat, I saw you. I was just wondering, what did you think of
You
that?
saw
And
me
then
in
now
a
you said,
You saw me in a chat 2 days ago, I believe. And what I do, just to kind of fill you in, although I don't really owe anybody this, is I
mm-hmm,
support a lot of content creators. I also help content creators get their start. I also help content creators get monetized. I go in, I don't have time to watch everything from everybody. Just like right now, I'm decorating a Christmas tree for a friend of mine who's letting me stay at their house. Um, and I just happened to hear you guys talking. But
mm-hmm,
I don't stay in people's chats. I don't watch their whole video.
mm,
Krista
okay,
Marie, larger curves, and you yourself. I just kind of pop in. I might send a
mm-hmm.
super chat, say something funny, and that's it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was being like cold because I thought you were there like from beginning to end, but you're right. I jumped to conclusion.
I'm
My
just
bad.
seeing this. Honestly,
Yeah.
I
No,
don't know
it was
how.
not your fault. It's just I'm emotional right now. You understand? I hope you understand.
It was
I'm
really bad the way they treated her.
hmm
It was bad.
so what I said I meant. Hate begets hate.
hmm
And I think it's completely horrible. I don't see the chat. I can just go based on what you said. And if somebody says you should unalive yourself,
Mm-hmm.
that's unacceptable.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I mean?
It hurt. I
I'm
was.
frustrated
Mhm.
because what I do is I extend myself to so many people, and I
hmm
feel like it's not reciprocated, and I feel like the expectations on me, even just as a content creator, are so like I can't even I don't know that there's a word that I could use to describe how much things get put on me. So you feel really bad, understandably, about what happened to you. Imagine being somebody who doesn't talk about anybody and is still getting drugged through the mud. That's what I'm experiencing right now.
Because my tone was cold to you?
No, Maggie, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about in my life. I'm relating
Oh,
to
okay,
you.
my God.
No,
Oh my God. I was so confused.
do you guys understand what I'm relating to
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
You get
You
what
know,
I'm
I'm
saying?
French. Sometimes it's like, I'm trying to translate at the same time as you're talking.
No,
Mm.
I'm relating to you.
Yeah.
Recently, I haven't done anything to anybody, and
Mhm.
people are kind of like putting my name through the mud, and I'm like,
Mm. Oh.
how does that even happen? Because in terms of YouTube, I'm one of the nice motherfuckers. I'm
Mhm.
like one of the nicest ones.
He
So
is one
Absolutely.
of the nicest motherfuckers
I
in the YouTube
know.
streets.
like
Who's
so
trying you? Is it Sean's people on Sean's channel? Men?
No,
no,
actually,
no.
was
We're not
you
doing
know
the
who it
names. We're
was.
not doing the names.
Okay, sorry.
The point is
Okay.
I'm relating to Maggie in this moment.
Okay.
So I was in there 2 days ago. I think you guys are saying that this happened yesterday.
No, it's me. I'm getting confused because I have little sleep and I'm being triggered. And so for me, it seems like it happened yesterday, but for real, it happened 2 days ago. But
No,
like,
Right.
what she's talking about with me was 2 days ago because I clicked on
how?
the live and I saw Maggie
Hmm.
and AT2 kind of
Yeah.
like jonesing with each other. So I was like, oh, okay, well, this is kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't really know what's going on here. And then,
Hmm.
AT2 would say something, and Maggie might roll her eyes, and then she would laugh, and then Maggie might say something, and AT2 would laugh. So I thought it was okay. So if you noticed, I
Hmm.
sent a funny
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
super
really funny.
chat, and that was it. I can't.
Okay.
I'm literally researching, and a lot of my
Yeah.
time is spent like on the phone with attorneys and survivors, like all day, every day.
Hmm.
So I don't have time to like really go in and watch hour-long lives that people are
Yeah.
doing. It's just I don't.
Mm.
Like I
Um,
said, I was like, it's not fair how I talk to you. I was being like I was triggered and I was just like,
Well, no, I wouldn't be surprised if part of that is people associate me now
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
after, we're not going to get into the weeds of it, but people associate me with AT2's chat. And I'm like, that's not fair.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like, I don't know him like I don't know Krista, but I do know Krista from the time she started her channel. I know I come in, I know she supports my channel, I support hers, and that's really just it. Same
Hmm.
with
Yeah.
Larger.
If I
I
unallow
think I
somebody,
think I've
can't.
known Larger the longest, like maybe going on almost 4 years, but it's through
Yeah.
YouTube. So she has a channel. I come in when used to have time. I would go in her panels and just kind of like play with her, and that would be it.
But then my lives got far too long, and like he says, he has shit to do. And
In my opinion, hi.
Yeah, I can't honestly. I can't like with my life and everything, and to be honest, like the stuff with the victims and it can kind of like break you down.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
So
it's heavy.
I don't. So to be honest with you, I spend my time watching abandoned mansions on YouTube a lot of the time because it gets my mind off of like this.
I watch true crime stuff.
Yeah,
Personally.
you know what I mean?
I agree with that. True crime.
YouTube should be escapism.
Right.
Yes.
But to kind of like bridge the gap, um tensions are really high. And what I started off saying is what I meant. Hate begets hate. If we can all get to a space where you can give commentary and stuff like that, but as long as it doesn't go below the belt, there should have been a space where somebody like you and AT2 who are on opposite sides of the spectrum could have
Exactly.
could have like heated discourse and and it
Yeah.
not go down a horrible horrible
Yeah.
kind of path. But I can
Yeah,
tell
I
you I can
agree.
relate to you because if you feel like you're not in a space where you did something wrong and then you're under attack, that is how I felt. And we do not have to name names because that is nobody up here's cross to bear. Right? Like that's not it. And that's just not the person that I am. So, as you continue to grow on YouTube and you kind of like extend yourself, just be cautious. If somebody is talking about you and whether it's good, bad, or whatever,
just take a beat before joining a panel because you never really know what you're going to walk into, if that
Yeah.
makes any sense.
Yeah, I trusted too much. And it's funny because Mims is one of the also like black person that was called a non-black person. So we have that also in common, Mims.
Yeah, I do get that. I do hear that a lot. But that kind of stuff I just kind of check on the chin. Like I don't even care. You know, like I
I just think it's weird.
people are dying. You know, people are being taken advantage of and violated. If you think I'm not
Yeah.
black, that's okay. Wait till I get pulled over by the police.
Oh.
Let's see. Wait till I get pulled over. We'll see how black I
Mhm.
am. Every time I get pulled over, they ask me, "Is this your car?"
Oh
That's
gosh.
not normal.
Mm-mm.
Why you
No, it's
trying to
not.
brag on what kind of car you got, Mims?
I don't have to brag on it. Influencers have to brag on it. My car is in the garage and nobody knows what it is.
Mm.
No, I'm saying when the popo pull you over, they only ask that if it's over a Honda Civic.
um, no. Even when I drove I used to drive like Honda Accord Coupe, which you couldn't have told me was not a Bentley. My you couldn't have told me my car wasn't a Bentley, and they still ask me. They ask me if this is
That's
my
hilarious.
neighborhood. It's a black man
Yeah,
thing. It happens. All I'm
exactly.
saying is, you know, it's heated, and there's really no excuse for like real hate. Like this, YouTube should be escapism, and if it's not escapism, it should be someplace where you can have panels and things.
Hmm.
Should stay level, but that's not
Yes.
reality, and it's also not reality. People will get attacked. You just kind of have to find your tribe, but also question everybody's motives.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like always question,
Hmm.
and I'm not specifically talking about AT2 and the panel. I'm just saying in general. Keep your
Yeah,
eyes open
exactly.
because as a new content creator, people will always try to like latch on to you. If you notice, I don't allow people to like latch on. Doesn't
Yeah,
mean I
that's
don't
true.
extend myself. Larger and
Hmm.
Krista can tell you, I will extend myself. I
Yeah.
will be like, hey, I see something. Do you actually want my opinion or advice? And the person will
Hmm.
say yes or no, and then I go from that point on. But unaliving yourself is too much. If
Mm-mm.
I don't know that I wasn't watching it, but you
Yeah,
know
yeah.
that's too much. But again, hate
Well,
begets
he
hate
was
begets hate.
laughing. That's the
His-
thing because the chat being rude is a thing, but him laughing and then telling me, but just ignore it
yeah,
was a lot.
it was bad.
I
It was
I
one after
mean,
the other, like calling her maggot.
Yep.
She's Asian. Go back to Haiti. You're eating dogs, and he's snickering and laughing the whole time. That's why I don't used to get involved in this shit, but I couldn't. I was so upset when I saw it. I had to do. I had to do that. Like I couldn't even.
I
I,
can't tell anybody what to do with their channel or not. Everybody has a freedom to do exactly what they want with their channel. What I will say
Mhm.
though is more recently, and I don't mind saying this, I did not appreciate what happened on an interview that was given and my name was mentioned in a negative way. And
mm,
nobody said anything in that chat. Nobody said, well, no, we have wanted this person on the show. We've had, minimal something on the back end, nothing. So if you allow somebody to say negative things about other content creators, it can come back. Now, I don't think that you are the content creator, Maggie,
I could have
but
swore I
Oh,
put
okay.
Mims straight.
no, I'm just saying, where it starts, once you're in the beef sector and once you're in beef with people, nobody thinks about where it started and what was the moment that it started. Now, once you're in the Game of Thrones, you're in the Game of Thrones.
I know. I was shocked when I saw that. I was like, oh, well,
You're
because I
talking about
Because
don't.
I
what
really
happened to me or what
tried.
happened to Maggie?
What happened to you, Mims?
Okay.
I wasn't. I didn't. I didn't see. I didn't understand. I didn't agree with it. So, but and I'm like, wow, how? And I know that you don't like this getting involved in a shit because Jag came on your
You
channel.
followed me and I follow you and I've been here since the start of your channel and I'm happy when you change your backdrop and I'm the first one to say, "Oh, I like that." I mean,
I
that's
know.
what it should be. So, yes,
Exactly.
Maggie, I was disappointed in stuff that I've seen recently where I was targeted and I just kind of had to eat it. Like, okay, This is a much bigger platform, and there's a lot of people who don't know me, and now my name is being drugged through the mud for people who don't even know who I am. It's not fair, but how I chose to handle it was like, I'm gonna not pay it dust, but I'm not gonna let it fuck up my Christmas. I saw it, it happened, it sucked. I did what I needed to do on the back end, took note because I take data points,
Mhm.
and then I move on. It's people calling me whatever nationality all day every day or all that kind of stuff. I don't even know it happens really until somebody sends me the video and I'm like, great,
I know.
somebody else who doesn't like me.
Right, like
Okay.
get in line, motherfuckers, get in
And I
line.
only sent the video because I didn't get the memo that you didn't want any more videos.
No, it's not you. Sometimes it's important that I get the videos, but you know, it's been a rough couple weeks.
Yeah.
Like it's been a rough couple weeks.
I feel like all this is literally everybody's so obsessed with Jag, and like whether people believe her or whatever. It's like they make this whole thing about that, and it's like why? And then they act like she's the problem, and she's not. Literally, everybody's let's bring this back to Jag. We're gonna bring this back to Jag. What did Jag show you proof? Blah blah blah. It's like why is this? It's like they create angst around her name, so then it's like when she gets activated on somebody's channel, it's like she just can't see after that. She just she just everybody's gonna fuck her over. That's what she assumes. So
Yes.
it creates such angst all the time. And that was seriously because I don't know if it's her or who it is because I don't really pay. They're always fighting, but then they're always back together anyway. And so everybody that she
Krista, that's what I thought too.
right,
Krista,
Thank you. I thought the same thing.
I
like
thought
Mama
I
Deb,
thought that they just kind of like go at each other sometimes, and then it gets nasty, and between both sides, and I'll just turn it off because I'm only there for a minute, and then I'm like, oh no, I'm not saying shit here.
right?
Let
Hmm.
me
Yeah,
let
I
me
just
back
thought
out.
they were like for me they were like family. Like
Right,
they were like
Mom and Dad,
because with family you're gonna be vulgar, and that's how I felt they were both. And I was just like, okay, so that's their relationship. They make up and they break up and they make up and they break
for
up
4 or 5
because they're
years.
family. Exactly. I'm just coming in the situation. I've been in the D sphere for maybe 2 months max, and I don't know. Mm,
It just I don't
Diddy's
even.
a tough one, and it's only gonna get tougher.
That's great.
Because the field is now split. It's
Yeah.
no longer just people after wanting to support victims. It's now like, I don't believe the victims because of this, or I don't believe the victims because of that, or I don't believe because now Jay-Z is involved. And so it's a little bit tougher now being in this sector. Whereas a year ago, when I like first like picked up on the Cassie Diddy stuff, people
Mhm.
were really invigorated to support the victims and learn how, Cassie and other people were victimized and stuff. But now it's like different.
Mm-hmm. It's I don't know how. I don't know how they were allowed to let these other people come. I don't know, let them come on here and share stories that that just were ridiculous. I'm sorry. And it's a shame to take advantage. I feel like people were taken advantage of, targeted, act like a victim, and they were just. I just feel I don't know where to go with it. I don't know how. It's so disgusting to me now. It's like, people are mocking victims. We don't know. I mean, obviously, I'm not. It doesn't matter. My opinion really doesn't matter. But it's like to make all this about.
We're all listening to you on your channel. I think your opinion
I'm just
matters.
missing it.
I know.
I think your opinion matters.
It does. It does. I just feel like, making a mockery out of the victims is what one of these lawyers did. And then I don't know why everybody's like suing each other now. And now it's not even about what they did. Now it's not about, I don't know. Now where's the like victims you keep putting these victims forward that end up not being, credible or something. And is there any actual real cases now? Is there any actual cases that Busby has or anybody has against Diddy or Jay-Z like that are actual? Are they
I think
criminal?
I think the civil lawsuit that are not with Tony Busby are still legit.
I mean,
Because Lamisha, let's
yeah,
say, she doesn't have a lawyer. So
right,
she's just appearing on certain people's platform that we are not gonna name
right. I just
and spreading what they're spreading.
like why? Okay, so I don't. I don't know. Do we?
Lamisha came through like a
Yeah,
wrecking ball.
I'm going on mute right now.
I just don't understand why they having to argue about it, having a whole 45 minutes, hour and a half to argue with her and about how she about trying to make her change her mind. I don't know what they were doing. Make you feel like you're not gonna have any friends left. I don't know. Do you really want those friends anyway? Like, who wants you, motherfucker?
That's exactly what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. Like they were, like he was telling me, oh, some people are not gonna forgive you, and me, I am so nice. But the worst part for me was the fact that he said, I am nice to you right now. If it was another content creator, they will be cursing you out. So even abuse, I should see it as like I should be grateful for the abuse because it could be more abuse. And it was crazy because I was just looking at him and I was thinking in my head, so you think that acting like that with me is kindness? I was kind to him. I was kind to Perry, and Perry didn't deserve it. I tried my best. Now I can say what I think of them, and that is the gift that they gave me.
I mean, honestly, like I couldn't believe that. I thought maybe Sherelle would be upset with Perry the way he was acting, and then I noticed she wasn't. She was in the chat mocking you even worse, and that really hurt me. I'm like, a woman mocking another woman. I just couldn't believe what I was seeing. Like the chat was worse than the fucking panel. That's why I had to I'm making a big deal out of this. Like I probably never talk about it again, but this is unfucking fair.
I know, I seen it. I know what you're talking about. I was in there.
Like what?
Oh, you were there?
I was there.
Is it like
what did you think?
Yeah.
It was bad.
I don't expect that out of AT2 at all. I'd not expect that out of him. I don't know where the anger came from.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Can I say something? Can I go here? I was in the chat. I said I usually put hi in the chat, and he didn't even say a word to me, and then he started going off about me, going off about other people. So I just hurried up and left because I don't like to put up with that. I don't put up with that bull crap.
That's crazy, Dustin. Did you see everybody saying what they were saying about calling her maggot? And
seen it. I seen it. I was in there.
Good. So I'm glad I'm not crazy, right? Because like I was focusing on what they were saying, but then I was also watching the chat and trying to pull it up because I am going to fucking let people see. I don't care. Like I want people to see how ignorant that was. Like,
I'm going through.
I said AT2 angry. You don't want to come up. I'm talking about you, and I got, you know what I mean. If you want to come up and fucking defend yourself or something, go ahead. But they don't give a fuck about the channel. So
I'm going through stuff on my own life. I don't need to be worried about his life either. But it's definitely it was definitely a trigger moment for me.
It was straight bullying, right?
It was a bunch of bullcrap.
It was like worse than that. It's worse than bullying. Like she didn't deserve that, and I don't know why make it all about Jag. Like I get that you don't like Jag. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a flying fuck. You like Jag, you hate Jag. You think she's guilty, not guilty. I don't fucking care. Like that's not like we don't have to all.
Well, hold on. I feel like I'm in the twilight zone right now.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
I mean, I'm very direct. I'm gonna speak it how I feel. If the catalyst for you being on the show is your defense of Jaguar, right? And I think, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, there are things that you have repeated about AT2 from Jaguar, right?
Like
something
what?
about his house or something.
He said it on his live. He said that he was paying rent to his uncle.
I remember, I think 2 days ago when you and him were live, he said something like, and this was still friendly banter between you two. He said something like, you said on your live that, I was a gambling addict, and
I didn't say that. I never said that, ever. And I don't think he said that in the live. It was really about the living with the uncle.
Oh, I mean, I'm saying, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. Once things start going to the left, I usually leave.
to the left.
I use like once things start, even when it would be him and Jag, and I would once they started like going at each other, that is not really my thing. So I would leave. But I just feel like we should all be in a space of amplifying.
I was not rude to
No,
82.
I'm not talking
That's
about you
why.
specific.
Oh,
I'm not.
okay,
I'm
okay,
not talking about you specific, Maggie.
okay.
She asked if she was in the Twilight Zone, and I'm sitting here. You know how my mind works. I'm sitting here thinking about it, and I'm like, if they feel like you are amplifying Jag's voice, and you don't hold Jag accountable, then that probably
You're
puts a
breaking up,
target.
Mims. I can't hear what you're saying.
Can you hear me now?
You're fine, Mims. You're fine with me.
Oh, then it probably puts a target on your back. So it would be kind of like you just need to tell them, I just like Jaguar, but I'm willing to listen and have just actual conversation about what we don't agree with. But what happens
Yeah,
is people get very like heated, especially if they're in a
that's
beef
not
with
how
some.
it went. That's I know you're trying to give grace to make it seem like, but it's not what happened because me and 82, it was not the first time that we went on each other's live.
Mm-hmm.
So my relationship with 82, and that's why I stayed polite for as long as I could and fair for as long as I could, was that yes, we don't agree about Jaguar, but we can always discuss. Like he tells me thing, he tells me go watch that video if you want to understand because I know you're new, and then I watch the video and then I talk about it. So I always try to be extremely fair, and that's
Mm-hmm.
why when you if you were to look at the live, I try to stay neutral. And anytime that they would say, let's say, oh, it's not AI, it was not edited, it was the real live, I would say, okay, that's fine, let's go in that direction. So I'm the type of person, like I am Canadian. We do not go like for the juggler like American. I'm so sorry.
No, I know. I know. I wish.
So for me, I've never been rude to, because if let's say 82 come on my platform and says what he says about Jack, I listen because that's
Mm-hmm.
your opinion. It's not up to me to say no, you're wrong. And if Jack comes on my panel and then say stuff about 82, I listen. But then if it goes too far, like if you went on my channel and saw the live, which I understand you don't have the time, but I'm just saying that
Yeah.
I'm just saying that when they were both on my panel, I was like, please stay polite. Please don't go personal. I don't want to make it personal because that is not the point for me. And I try to stay as neutral as possible. So the thing about the uncle, I don't even remember why I was mentioning it, but I know that it was because he said it himself on his live to explain that he paid rent there and that it was fun to live with family. So
No.
that was the context.
I have a pretty good
Hmm.
memory. I mean, I don't stay for long, like I said, on anybody's channel,
Hmm.
but I remember this specifically because I didn't know he lived with his uncle.
Okay.
I and I remember he said something like,
Hmm.
"You said that on your live, and you got that from Jag, and you just
Yeah,
kind of
that's
you
it. That's what
laughed."
he told me. That's what he
And I
said.
was like, I didn't know he lived with his uncle. So
Okay.
I was just like, oh, okay.
Oh, what
Um,
I mean when I say that he said it on his live, I don't mean about the live and 2 days ago. I'm talking about way, way before. I was listening to one of his live
mm,
and he said that and I repeated it on one of my live. And then
mm-hmm,
there was a comment that said, "Oh, she said that you live with your uncle." And then I don't know why he's like. Then that's why I started laughing. And then while I
mm-hmm,
was laughing, he said, "Oh, that you heard that from Jag." And then I was like, "No, I heard that from you." In my head, maybe I
mm,
didn't say it but I know that I heard it from him. You know what I mean?
mm. So
And
I
I laugh
gotcha.
because I saw the comment, and I just felt like it was mean of me to say that. So I
Mm-hmm.
just started laughing.
I mean, I don't like. I'm not a. I get
Mhm,
it. People can make jokes about one another and stuff like that, especially if you have like banter. So there are people on YouTube who I have met up with, and we might
mhm,
like jab each other, maybe harder than I would with somebody who I don't really like know on a personal level.
mhm.
I feel like it's only gonna keep getting worse. And
Yes, it is.
I said this with I think it was when Lamisha finally came on the scene, and I was like, I see us, we're gonna start splintering. And
Mhm.
the few times that I watched you and AT2 kind of go back and forth, it was a little shady, but it was fun shade. I didn't
That's what I thought were our
I thought it was
relationship was.
like
That's
fun
why I
shade.
came. Exactly. And that's why I stayed for 45 minutes and staying calm, because I in my head I was thinking, is it because I'm not understanding? because I speak French. Maybe it's not as rude as I think I'm feeling it. Maybe we're just like making like fun a little of each other, because that's what I thought at the beginning. But then when he started inviting other people to basically come and start screaming at me, that's when I knew that it wasn't about debating, it wasn't about having a conversation. It was simply about either pressuring me from to drop Jag in a show of loyalty in a weird way, or to basically kind of destroy me and say that I am like stupid. That's what they were saying. Because when the chat was saying that I was an idiot, I said one time I went to university and I graduated with a 3.9 GPA to just show that I'm not an idiot. And then Perry started insulting my university degree and saying that I had a 1.9 GPA, which would have automatically make me like the university will have kicked me out, because when you have a 2.0 GPA, that's the minimum. So I couldn't understand why
I
he was
don't think
saying that.
anybody. I don't think anybody believes that you had a 1.9 GPA. I think it's like what you say. Americans go for the jugular. I don't know how to fix this one.
I don't
I
think there's fixing.
Yeah, I don't know how to. I don't know how to fix this
There's no
particular.
there's no peace, because I I tried.
So
That's why
okay,
I
so
didn't want to go mean with them at the beginning. And I even said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm interrupting." The number of times they dropped me from the live. And then I know that people would have reacted and say, "What, why are you doing this?" Me, I was just like, "Oh, yeah, you were right to drop me because I was talking. I'm sorry." I was trying to keep it okay
so
because I didn't want it to be crazy.
let me ask you this, because I
Hmm.
think one mistake that people make is thinking that people think like them and or would handle certain circumstances like them. So let me
Okay.
ask you specifically,
Hmm.
if somebody said some things about you that you did not agree with,
Okay.
would you take to your channel and discuss it? Or would
Things
you,
about me. What do
yes,
you mean?
just like
Because. Hmm.
let's just, I don't know, like
Hmm.
I don't know what a good Canadian read would be. Like something that's not in your control. Like let's say that Larger is on my channel and she says
Yeah.
something negative about Krista Marie. And my channel
Okay.
is
Yes.
and she said something negative about Krista Marie. Do you think
Uh-huh.
that Krista Marie in turn um should like eat it, or should she go on the attack?
No,
Just
I
your
think you
personal
should
opinion.
move on. I think you should move on, because they have been doing live about me. Like they have done like 3 or 4 live already about me. I never talk about those live because it's not pertinent. I'm only talk about the live where they ambush me to attack me.
I
So
just, and
your personality would be to move on, kind of like what I did.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know
Okay.
if you're Canadian too. No, I'm joking.
I'm
But
definitely not
for me,
Canadian, and don't start that because that'll be the next thing people are saying. This nigga ain't even from America,
Mhm.
and he shouldn't even be saying nigga because he's not black. That's the next thing that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I would
Um.
have to address it one time and that's it.
so
You talk shit on me,
So
I'm gonna address it one time.
as
That's
a
it.
content creator who has pretty much stayed out of like beefs, that would be
mhm,
my suggestion as well. Because if you
mhm.
give too much light to a situation, now you are part of the beef. You're no longer doing commentary on it. Now you are in it. And when you are in it, it is not fun. And it is extremely hard to get out of it. So I
I
would
will.
just,
Can I ask you a question
yeah,
in
yeah,
return?
sure.
If you go on a live for 45 minutes, you try to make peace, and people are just insulting you and calling you goofy, saying that you are for hired, saying that you are stupid, saying every single insult under the sun, and then they're bringing like they are already two against you. Like, and I know that you're a man, but like I'm a woman, and there were 2 men attacking me. And then after that, they bring on other women to start also attacking me. At that point, it's not about me putting fire in the beef, because if they were just like Cheryl has been talking bad about me like before I came on the 82 like platform. So I never talked about her because I it doesn't matter. But
Hmm.
if for 45 minutes when you're trying to talk because you think that a friend or just someone that you have cool, like you have never had any beef with that person, you just don't agree on certain things. But at the end of the day, we all want to help the victim. Like that was the point. So let's say that
mhm.
that person attacks you for 45 minutes and try to bring other people, and then when you leave the panel, they continue to mock you. That is not about someone talking bad about me and then I need to ignore. That's someone attacking me to my face.
Is
And
immure a
basic
French word? I don't know what that means.
what?
You say immure?
In my face?
No, you said immore. Is that a French word? Amour?
I don't know. I don't even remember why I said that word.
Oh, okay.
So all I can say is that how would you react if you thought that you were going on a friendly platform that you not have like the same point of view, and then for 45 minutes they are insulting you and trying to put other people to gang up on you?
I wouldn't go on the panel, firstly. If I was
But if
82,
you
I
think
wouldn't I
it's your
wouldn't
friend, like I said,
I know you don't think 82 is your friend, and I know he doesn't think that you are his.
friendly.
So I would not.
I don't know how American, because like I said, for me, I'm just like, if we're friendly, I went on his platform, we had a nice chat. He came on my platform, we had a nice chat. Sometimes he writes on my platform and then I write on his platform. I'm not gonna
Mhm.
say that we're a bestie, but we had a friendly relationship.
He
That's
took
why for me, I
I'm
stayed
talking
for
as a
45 minutes. Mhm.
I'm talking to you like a tenured content creator.
Oh, okay.
That's why I don't go on people's platforms like that. And that's why I don't really
Oh,
invite my subscribers on, because the minute that you do, it can get you in some shit that has nothing to do with you. So
okay.
if you I mean, I'm not
But
saying that
if
my
it did
platform is
happen to you,
it wouldn't, but if it did happen to me, I think that um if you guys are going back and forth, you
I
make
wasn't going back and
not
forth.
I'm just I'm not
No, ask Krista, ask Curve. They saw the video. They saw it.
I do follow your channel, right? So
Yeah, for sure.
I have seen some of your titles. I don't have time to click on everything. Usually what I do is I just click in really quick and like the video and move on my, because I support you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
Even
you,
if Chris is
memes.
talking about like New Jersey, and I don't really get into New Jersey. I just hop in and I, like the live.
Yeah.
I I think that the best thing would be to stay away from each other. And
Absolutely.
I think the best thing would be to stay away from one another. I liked you guys' friendly banter. I don't know all the ins and outs. I just kind of caught some
Yeah,
of
yeah,
what
yeah,
Krista's video was showing.
yeah.
Um, it seems like none of y'all like each other.
Not,
It
well, not
got
Sincerely, you can ask Krista and everyone how nice I was for 40. I was
him.
not being rude
So
at all.
gracious. Oh my
It was
God.
it
but
was hard to watch.
am I hold on. Am I crazy? I
No.
do see some of your titles,
Okay.
right?
No, when I talk, like that's like you said with me and everyone, let's say, they can say title like they want on their live. But if I were to invite you on my panel, I'm not going to be there bashing you. That's why for me, what they say on their live when I'm not there and they have no intention of inviting me on said panel is different. But
So okay,
in
I get
that
it.
situation, you know what
I
I
get
mean?
it. You
So,
feel like
mhm,
when you are actually okay, so this makes a lot more sense to me. Y'all know I have to connect dots.
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
So okay,
And I
so
started putting bad title after that chat. Just
okay,
saying,
so
except for Lionel B. I know you know.
yeah, I know you don't. You already went scorched earth on him. So, but that's how you get data points and come up with new conclusions. So
Yeah.
you feel like saying a title that's like provocative or a little salacious about somebody, and you just being on your normal show talking to your subscribers, and you might get like a little cheeky. You don't
Mhm.
consider that the same as once the somebody is now on your panel. You feel like
Exactly.
once you're on the panel, there should be different rules of engagement, and that's specifically why you feel um
Especially since
mad about what happened.
personally, that too, but especially that the fact is me and 82, like the live that I'm doing now with the title, I was not doing that about 82. I was not really talking about 82 that much. And you know what I mean? Like maybe I will go and talk about the fact that I didn't like how he treated Anna Kane, because I don't like the fact that they try to always make it about race when it's about SA. So that I can criticize, but now when I feel that I'm going for the jugular when I talk about them, for me that's not the same thing as just criticizing like a point of view that you put on the internet for us to like have a dialogue. That's how I take
Mhm.
it.
I
So
did hear.
yeah.
I remember listening one time
Hmm.
to you talk to AT2, and you were telling him that his messaging was lost on you because it was misogynistic.
Yes.
And I remember listening to him another time, like repeat that. And so I was like, that's actually pretty dope that two people who are on opposite sides, because let's face it, y'all are on opposite sides.
Yeah.
They-
I'm
I thought that was
Canadian.
pretty,
It doesn't like I
not
see
not
you
the Canadian
American with
part.
Trump and Kamala. And it's like "Rah!" We're not like that. It's
Okay.
like we can be an opposite side and just be like, okay, let's
Agree to
talk.
disagree.
Okay.
Yeah,
Especially,
yeah, I got you. I think that I don't know. I don't run my channel the way a lot of other people run their channels.
Hmm.
Um, what happened? I don't mind saying it. What happened on Sean Atwood's interview with
Hmm.
Jag, where Sean allowed Jag to say negative things about a lot of people, including myself. I had to just eat that.
Mm,
So I'm not giving
mm.
you advice that I have not taken myself. I did
Yeah, for
not,
sure.
and I was there live for that. I did
Hmm.
not send a super chat or
Hmm.
DM him to say anything.
Hmm.
So, I'm just saying there's different rules of engagement. And sometimes with YouTube, you cannot go into situations being fully trusting of people or expecting everybody to do the right thing. Because in that situation, I know I didn't deserve that. I
Hmm.
did not deserve that. And my expectation initially was, well, a content creator who I watch, who I respect, who I've sent super chats to,
Hmm.
um, would interject and say something like,
Hmm.
well, he's not here, and I don't know that about him. Especially there was a lot of people in the chat. That didn't happen. So the
Hmm.
advice I'm giving you, I'm not telling you to just eat shit from everybody. I'm
I
giving
just
you
don't feel it's the same situation. But I
you
understand that you're trying to tell me take the high ground. But my experience that I had, and I know that you're trying to tell me that I should have been more careful and not put myself in that situation.
I can
But
only tell you what
as
I would do. I didn't tell you
ex-
that you can't go to panels because that might help grow your
no, that
channels.
that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you're telling me to be cautious, but I wasn't cautious at that moment because I didn't feel that there was any reason to be, because we already had like I already had dealing with 82, and I didn't feel like it would be a problematic situation. I do not mind a good debate. In fact, I welcome good debate. I like debating, but this was not debating. And the fact that he basically tried to make it seem at the beginning like, oh my god, yeah, Machi, come in, I'm sending you the link, oh my god, come in. I thought it was not like if he was insulting me, or let's say like you said in the Sean Atwood channel with Jaguar said something negative about you and then you took it on the chin. If Cheryl said something negative about me, a lot of negative thing about me, and I didn't do a video about it, nor did I really respond to it, because, like you said, if like you're telling your opinion on another channel, and Cheryl has 500,000 subscriber, and she was talking badly about me, but at the end of the day, she has the right to say whatever she wants. But if you invite me on the channel and then act at the beginning as if we're like, oh yeah, come on, as if we're gonna have a friendly chat, and then after that you're ganging up on me, letting your chat telling me to unalive myself. You brought me there on false pretenses. So you're telling me, oh, I would have never put myself in that situation. I understand, but me, I welcome good. Yeah.
oh, oh, sorry.
Well, again, we're
Hmm.
talking like rules of engagement. For you personally, you don't
Hmm.
feel it's the same. I am not on people's panels. So if somebody says negative things about me on a huge platform with hundreds and
Yeah.
hundreds of thousands of views, you
Yes.
may not relate it to the same thing, but I do. It's rules of engagement. So I'm
Oh,
not,
okay. I
yeah,
understand better now. I understand so much better. Thank you.
yeah, I can
Okay.
only give you the same
Mm-hmm.
advice that I gave Krista, when she started. Larger already had a channel, but we've talked about Larger's channel. I only come out to give like helpful tips that have worked for me. Again, I can't tell you, and I would never tell you how to run your channel. I can just say, as a new content creator, you know, I'll use myself as an example. I thought that all Black people who were in content creation were
Mm-hmm.
going to, embrace one another. And I was like, yeah, we could really take over the game and all this kind of stuff. And it's not the case. A lot of times people feel that you are competition or they don't like what you're bringing. So I learned very early on to stick to the people who I mess with, and I use my discernment. I didn't know Larger Curves, but I liked her energy, so I didn't mind, engaging with her. Same with Krista Marie. And I leave it very simply at that. I can't
Yeah.
tell you what to do. I can just say,
Oh, that's so
I'm gonna.
sweet.
If you say that again, I'm gonna take it back. If you say it again, I'm gonna take it back.
Oh, I can't help it. I love you.
I take
That's
it
so
back. I
sweet.
just Krista. I had discernment about just
Don't
Krista.
take it back,
You got
please.
Krista large. Did you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Be
No,
quiet, Maggie.
I get it.
Maggie. Do
no,
you get
like
what I mean? Like,
it's no, I respect it. I've had people, I've seen people try to get you to engage and start saying something, and I've seen you like, you don't get involved. So it did hurt me to see that what was going on, in that chat, because I respect those people, and I couldn't believe that that was being allowed. And I was shocked because I know you don't really, Mims, you're pretty logical, I don't want to say you're right all the time, but like you definitely didn't deserve that. And I was shocked that, like, I don't know. This is different for me. I just
it
can't
just
believe.
hates begets hate begets hate.
Yes.
So talk about it. It's commentary channel. Like I said, I don't really like no
Love you
AT2.
guys. Peace.
I love her.
I don't really
Bye.
know 82 any more than I know Larger or Krista, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't even think 82 would be mad at this conversation because once you're a content creator, you get no, you get I
He
don't
needs
know, maybe he'll do a video later. I don't know.
82,
I
82 is a weakling. He is mad.
I said this
I'm
one
just
and only.
saying about this I'm just saying
Yeah,
about this conversation that we're
Mm,
having. I
right.
think that common people in the commentary space get that people will do commentary on you. And that's why I always say I'm not above reproach. Just
mhm.
make sure you do it in a respectful way if you're going to directly address me. I don't think anybody should be above reproach. I don't think that, I don't know who told you to unalive yourself. That is like really far left, but I don't want you to live in that space, right? Like your channel is growing fast.
Mm-hmm.
You are building your own community. Don't live in that space. Take it as a lesson learned. And you just my opinion. You can make 10,000 videos about it because it's
Mm-mm.
if that's how you get it off your chest, it's how you get it off your chest. But
Exactly.
I don't, have an issue with either one of you two, and I would hate that now y'all are involved in a beef, a full-on beef. I wouldn't
With
like it.
me and
I don't
82? Me and Krista? Who?
know you and AT2, of course.
No, I
Either
hate
of
him. He's done.
Okay, but you get what I'm saying, Krista. Like
I
once you
no,
put
I
your
get
foot
it.
in the beef sector, it's really hard to get out of the beef sector.
Yeah, like
Yeah, no, I hate him. It's done. That
I was.
is like
Okay.
not possible.
I've been friends with him since day one, and I've seen him go back and forth with Jack, and I step away for a couple of weeks when he's going back and forth. I know what you mean. Like the videos, like I would see the videos, all it would be was to go back and forth with each other. That's what the content turned out to be, was going back and forth. And I think it's a great, like, I know that you want to get off your chest and you can fully say anything you want on my channel tonight. After this, I'm not gonna talk about it, but I wanted you to have, I think what he's saying is you do great content, and just getting stuck in that rut where you're going back and forth. Because yeah, I know your titles because I did I just did it tonight. But like, I know it's to get attention. But like at this point, it's like you're turning your content into going after them. And you know what? Fuck Perry and fuck AT2. The way they acted, that's the truth. like, it said what I you know what I mean? It said what you said. I showed what they were doing was uncalled for. It's like you went on there to be, civil or try to be, and you sat there for about 45 minutes and were told that you were a maggot and unalive yourself, and like you just got started, you don't know what you're talking about, you're stupid. Like, I've never seen AT2 act like that. So to me, I'm just like, I gave him the opportunity before I did this. I said, look, I'm talking about you. I don't usually do this, but I'm giving you the opportunity to come on there and talk about it if you can. And same thing with Perry, but neither one of them, they chose not to. So they want to make content about this after this. Go ahead, fucking like literally live in that space. Like Mim said, let them live in that space. I'm saying what I have to say. I feel like it was so unfucking called for. I love Maggie. I think that she's just trying to literally, spread her wings, get away from Ron for a little bit and do her own thing. Like, you're really good on his panel. And it probably is a good idea. Like, you're doing good on your own. And it was just hurt me to see them turn you into something that they are. Because I heard you this morning, how hurt you were. I was like, oh man, I was mad. Yeah. I had my husband. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do one live about this. I never do this, but and I was going to get caught up on the other stuff with Mims and all, but I feel like now we're all in a good space. And like, we just, people show you who the fuck they are, basically.
Exactly.
But
I may stop saying
you've attached yourself to, like we got to have honest conversation.
Yeah,
because
for sure.
people see you as a
Jagonator.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm asking.
Like a pro Jaguar.
I think because you go so hard in the paint for Jaguar. So when I was like listening initially to y'all's friendlier conversations, I didn't until just now, I didn't really see the stuff with like Perry and everything like that. But the conversations between you and AT2, what it sounded like to me was almost like a warning. And from your vantage point,
it was
like, I don't need a warning.
It was a threat.
I'm
sorry. I don't know which part are you talking about, because
a couple of days ago, I did not see the live that you were talking about today.
Okay.
Until Chris Marie's, and I just clicked on. I didn't. And I'm also not going into the weeds of all of that. That's how I stay out of the beef sector.
I was like,
exactly.
The link. I was like, oh shit, you might get mad, but I wanted you to at least, if you wanted to.
I don't know all the ins and outs. I just heard what you said about the unaliving thing, and that's not cool. But I'm not going to go in the weeds because, back and
Am I the only one who's hearing him like a robot?
You got to turn into a robot.
I'm hearing. I don't know if it's Terminator.
Yeah, I think maybe his microphone's got something. There it goes.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, where am I at?
So for me, I really, 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 really hate AT2 and Perry. Like, I rarely hate people, but I hate them. So the thing is, like, this morning, I was actually I didn't want to talk about them. Like, my video was supposed to be, I forgot. But it was not, I think it was about Misha or like the whole situation that's going on because she continued to go live. And
what the hell's happening here? Sorry.
And then people were asking me about it and asking me how I felt.
I know. My screen's all messed up. And I was like, I just, yeah, I mean, I haven't fucked with Perry and Sherelle in a long time. Like, I just, we're just not the same kind of, whatever it is, what it is. Like, but I respect everybody's content creators. I don't think I've ever argued with anybody but Adam and Jason. And that's like very rare, you know what I mean? So it's like, but I just, and then when AT2 would get involved with Jag, I'm like, oh, it's like mom and dad are fighting again. It's like, you know what I mean? Like,
I didn't think it was that deep. Oh my God.
Crazy. And so then, like, when they fight and they try to bring other people in it, I'm like, why the fuck are you even like, because you're gonna be friends next week and we're gonna be the fucking assholes,
Exactly. And they are vulgar with each other. I just assumed that it was normal for them.
Yeah. No,
like, I say really mean thing about each other's, and like I saw AT2 talk with Storm Monroe in the video, and basically say something about strap on and then doo-doo on it. Like, it was just
like,
weird.
Yeah,
like really vulgar. So I thought maybe that's normal.
I don't know. Like, I don't know what point they're. I don't even know. Like, the whole thing with Storm Monroe, I don't know who the fuck he was. I'm sorry, I didn't say fuck. I don't know who he was. So I had no opinion on him. But that video I did was edited. I believe the producer that knows how to edit videos. But again, why even like to go that far? Like, why even bother? And this is not an argument that anybody really cares about. Like that one.
Thank you.
One comment, she said it before, then she took it back. Okay. And now what?
Exactly. I don't know why they're acting as if it's the biggest gotcha that they have ever seen in their life.
And she should be going into him.
Yeah, and Storm acting this way when all his top video are literally him interviewing Jaguar. And it's just weird.
I didn't get like I didn't understand like what were they. I'm like, what is this about? Like, even if she said it, why the fuck do I care? Why can't I see everybody? I hear people coming.
Why?
I'm like,
why is like a video like
why is
a video that is 7 months old being so important?
Exactly. It's like, why in the world do they even? Hold on, I'm trying to get into my studio. Wait, there's. Okay, there's.
Sorry, my phone died.
That's okay.
Yeah, no, I gotta finish this because I gotta finish this tree. But all I'm saying is the best advice I can give is stay out of the weeds with people, because what will end up happening is you will not you personally. This is just a roundabout piece of advice. You won't know the person's full background, and then you might defend that person, and then other stuff comes out, and then you have egg on your face. That's why I personally stay out of the weeds with everybody. And I think what I was saying earlier is you are lumped in because you defend Jag. The reason I don't think that that's fair, I mean, you're a commentary channel and you're allowed to give commentary and you're allowed to have your own opinion. But that's the exact same reason why I was attacked on Sean Atwood's channel, because I was lumped in with AT2. And he's just somebody who I follow on YouTube. So now you kind of understand how unfair what I'm going through is, because I'm lumped in with something that, if you're going to lump me in with somebody, lump me in with the actual victims who I'm in contact with. Lump me in with those people who tell me they appreciate me amplifying the voice, even though they know that the content is kind of dark and can kind of, get me down. Lump me in with those people. AT2, I have no problem with. He's somebody who I subscribed to 4 years ago. He's been, I tell him, or in what's it called, like in like super chats, you were still beef sector adjacent. You know what I mean? I send like little funny super chats to a lot of different content creators, but when content creators like really go at it, I don't directly involve myself, because that's not my fight.
I understand.
And I do think it's unfair that people get lumped in because they support one person or another. That would be like you saying, you know what? I effing hate Mims because he said he's gonna watch AT2's channel. I don't think you're the type of person who would do that.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like I just don't. So, but YouTube is not fair. YouTube is not like real life. And when people start making money, you never really know what turn they will take. So keep your circle very small and don't get pigeonholed into just being one thing. Because once you're that, it's hard. And if all of your content is circled around one thing, I can tell you this for sure. A lot of people grew their channel on All About the Tea. It was a channel that was big for like maybe like a year. It grew to 100,000 subscribers really quick. It was really, really big. They grew their channel on that. That's what most of their titles were. When that beef died down, their channels died because they had not diversified. So I can't tell you who to like or who not to like. And I won't tell somebody who to like or who not to like. But I can tell you, if your channel is just one thing, then if that one thing goes away, so does your growth.
That is true.
Diversify.
It's so funny because my channel was started to talk about the royal family, and I still talk about them. But because now I'm getting all those new subscribers, it looks like I'm only talking about what's going on with Diddy when I'm so new in the Diddy sphere. I was never interested really in the whole beef. I didn't even know all those people before a month ago. Like I'm not pigeonhole. I do think about the royal family. I like also to talk about like the different movies that come out. I talk about also whatever podcast. It's just right now I think because it is so popular, the thing with Diddy and everything, is just those are my biggest video.
Yeah, just my only advice is to diversify.
Not pigeon, exactly. But I would just
Diversify,
like to say,
definitely.
don't worry, I am.
Diversify. Yeah. I don't like everybody. You just won't hear me talking
Mm-mm,
about it online.
mm-mm,
And everybody doesn't
mm-mm,
like me. And I'm
Mhm.
okay with that.
Yeah, I don't fuck
Just don't
with
but rules of engagement,
I
don't
love
let anybody, Magic. Now this is
yeah.
me talking directly to you. Magic, don't let
Okay.
anybody on your platform spew actual hate. Because then once they spew hate on your platform,
Yeah.
then now you're associated because it was done on your platform. If that makes any
Mm.
sense.
No, I understand because it's so weird because like I said, I was doing interview, let's say, with other YouTuber about Meghan Markle or like Prince Harry and everything, and they can even, for me, they could even say stuff like the baby don't exist, and since it's not me speaking in my head, I just obviously I'm just like that is their opinion, but like in that sector, it seems that everyone is really, really sensitive.
I
Mhm.
don't think it's sensitive. We're talking rules of engagement again. If something is done on your channel, you're liable
Yeah.
for it. So it's not just that
Mm-hmm.
you support Jag, it's now if
Mm-hmm.
Jag says something on your channel that somebody
Mm-hmm.
doesn't like, you are
Mm-hmm.
directly associated with it.
Mm.
And that's just my advice.
Yeah,
Again,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
anybody can
yeah.
run their channel just however they want to. You should, because it's your brand that
Mhm.
you're building. It's Krista's
Exactly.
brand that she's building. Krista knows my advice is not to get into the weeds. If she chose to do it on this video, that's what she chose to do because she felt like it, and people are coming to her to listen to her speak. If
Exactly.
if people spew hate on your stuff, you
Hmm.
see how you were extremely mad at some of the people, but more mad at others. But at the end of the day, AT2 is the one that you're really angry at because AT2 allowed it to happen, and you felt like there should be some type of decorum as it was on his channel.
Yes. And Perry, I hate both of them. Who
But
else?
we're talking. I'm
Hmm?
just talking about it being AT2's channel, and even if AT2 did not tell you to unalive yourself, you felt
Oh,
like
that doesn't
AT2.
matter.
I'm
Because people
just.
were asking me what they were saying on the chat, but that is not why I'm mad. I'm not mad that someone told me to unalive myself.
It's
I
the
am.
decorum. It's the rules of engagement. I'm just saying there's
Hmm.
multiple rules of engagement. Don't put
Yeah.
your foot on a landmine because once you
Mm.
do that, it's a free country and people can be vicious. So
Yes.
try your best to stay above the fray.
Oh, there's a new person.
It's Eric.
Is that Aaron?
Hello, I'm Mims. Hey, Krista. Hello, I
Hi.
didn't
Is
know
it
you,
Aaron?
Maggie. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Is this Aaron?
Yes.
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 Oh, I love Aaron.
Mhm.
Aaron is Aaron is one of the few people who actually didn't really even know me and did something extremely nice for me that she did not have to do. So I'm never gonna forget that.
Let's love
Mm,
that. Aaron's my best friend. Oops.
A real
that's
I
really
love
positive
cute.
Mims.
energy.
Mim is the reason I watch YouTube.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
that's so
nice.
cute.
Right, you with Mitt.
He was the first channel I ever subscribed to on YouTube, and he's the reason I know everybody else was Mims.
Right?
Mm,
That
It's
was really nice, Aaron.
like our
he was
It's
really
true, though.
nice.
Aaron is
I
a very
found
genuine
you, and
person.
that's how I found Up and Adam. Everybody was through Mims.
Hi, Aaron.
Mm.
Hi, Dustin.
Dustin, hello.
we go together like 24 years in January. Oh my God, what am I doing? Yeah.
I just
Oh, no,
wanted to say, I hear a lot of words of hate, but it is in time of year where we got to step back, take a breath, and be like, you know what? I may not like this action, but it doesn't mean you have to hate the person. You can dislike
I
an
hate him.
action and say, "Oh, that's not cool
No,
with
I hate
that."
him. Thank you for
I just
being the bigger
I just think
person.
you're putting
No.
put yourself in a box that way though. If you hate somebody, that's really harsh though.
I know.
Because
Yes.
I mean you can't really come back from that. And I just
Well,
want to
Yeah,
put
no
that in the
problem with
focus. I
that.
mean
I
yeah,
have no problem with that.
she could just from them and come from a place. I did to her.
Like nobody's gonna resound me on the fact that those two people for me will always be hated. Okay, I was bullied for
well, I'm
45
very
minutes.
sorry.
Seriously,
No,
But
it wasn't.
but
45
I
minutes
try
is
always.
45 minutes in
Mhm.
a couple weeks. 45 minutes might not seem that long. So I mean
Uh,
I know you're in the spot right now, you just
Mhm.
lived it, but it's okay to just take a breath sometimes.
mm,
And that's all I
I
gotta say, but I love
I
you
t-
all.
I took a
I'm all
lot
about
of
love.
breath on that interview, but on that panel. Now I'm done being nice. But like I said, I tried being nice in the moment of attack. But if when I'm trying to be nice in the moment of attack, there is no way to come to a resolution,
mhm,
and I know that this was done with malicious intent to hurt my person, why would I
yeah,
turn the other cheek, become a better person?
no.
Like 82 and Perry have chosen their fate concerning myself. I am not a person that forgives when I decide that I hate someone because I rarely hate. So,
But you'll hate.
yeah.
Wait, or why not?
Mhm.
Mm, sorry.
Mhm.
Well, I'm very sorry to hear that. I will let you go, and you guys have a great night.
Wow, Krista disappeared.
This is my channel now.
Krista will be back. Her internet was down.
Hold on one second. You didn't see what we played, right? See what happened? She didn't see what happened. She came in late. That's why she understanding bad it was.
She was really nice.
She's a great.
No,
She has
Aaron
a
is
good
really nice.
heart.
She does
Mhm. Yeah, she's
forgiving.
had a good heart. Um, like I said, I am forgiving until you cross a certain limit with me. And that limit was crossed in that life. Like, I understand people maybe have not seen the life, or maybe they think that, oh, you should. No, this was so
I
disrespectful.
don't I use,
Mm,
if you watch my I
yeah.
think you do watch my channel.
Yes, I
I
do.
always look I always look at both sides of everything.
Yeah, for sure.
And we're just having an open, honest conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
Before this
Mm-hmm.
last time where it scorched earth between you and AT2,
Mm-hmm.
was there a time where Jag was on your channel and said anything vicious about AT2? Honestly.
he's he was They were saying things viciously to each other. They basically was the first time that they appeared on my channel
Mm-hmm.
because I'm a baby channel, and I was talking with 82 first, and
Mm-hmm.
then I asked him because Jag and Odell wanted to come, and I said, is it okay if they come? And he said yes. And then
Okay.
after that, they came, like Jaguar came, and like she was not happy, she was like that, and I was like, okay, I don't want anyone to go personal, I don't want people to go personal. And then they started like insulting each other with bad word, and then 82 left and
Mm-hmm.
Jaguar stayed. And so I was asking her a question about why is it so hostile between you two? What happened? Because I I'm new to that world, and since 82 had left,
Mm-hmm.
so they were
Did she
both
did
being
she well
mean
no,
to each other.
after
Mhm.
that, did she say anything vicious about him? Like, let's say he's
Uh,
watching. Did she go in?
yeah, she went in on him. Like I said, that's what I'm telling you, because when my live happened, it was after the live with Storm Monroe, where 82 was saying that Jaguar was putting a strap on for
No, 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 no.
Odell.
Hold on. No, 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 no. Hold on.
Okay,
Hold on. My specific question was,
but
did
there's context.
no, no, no. What I'm asking is because we'll get to the context.
Okay, perfect.
I'm an impartial person here. So
Yes.
yes, is that a question?
No, because for me, repeating what he said before they got together on my channel is impartial. Like that's why I'm like, why is
No,
the
no,
fact
no,
that
no, 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 no.
okay,
It's giving
okay,
you're giving pretext. When I asked a direct question about
yeah, there was
was there hate
disparaging thing.
spewed? Okay.
Yeah, for both sides.
So so
Absolutely.
okay. So
Mm-hmm.
then you move to,
Mm-hmm.
well, Jack did that because. Then you move to your, hold on. I'm landing the plane. I told you
Okay.
earlier, I said, once you're in the beef sector, nobody
Mm-hmm.
cares the point that it started. Nobody
Okay.
cares about that. So I asked
That's
you, did
sad.
Jag spew hate on your channel about AT2? And then you
Yes.
said, and then we can go, well, AT2 spewed hate with her right before that. And then right before that, Jag spewed hate on her channel. And then before that, AT2 and Jag did this. You see how crazy this sounds? Because there's no technical starting point. That's the point that I'm
Can
making. I'm looking bigger picture.
uh
There's
can the
no
starting point be the start of the video?
no like when you're in the beef sector, like maybe you don't know what the like full force beef sector is. There's a sector
Yeah.
of YouTube where they will go and piss on your grandma's grave. Like it gets extremely vicious, and there's no starting point and there's no end point. So the point that I was making was,
Mm-hmm.
you know, AT2 might be mad because Jag spewed hate on your channel, and then Jag is mad because AT2 said this, and then AT2 was mad because Jag said that, and now you have Maggie who's
Mm-hmm.
hosting, and technically you only have a small microcosm of their relationship. You get what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
bigger picture. It's not specific to Jag and AT2. It's this could be you could input anybody's name in here. Once you're in YouTube beef, nobody gives a good goddamn where it started.
Mm-hmm.
They're just waiting for the next video to go in on that person, and then people are entertained and make money. Thank you, Krista Marie.
Mhm.
That I would not be spending an hour talking to a new content creator about all of this if I didn't
Mm-hmm.
actually like you. I'm really
Oh,
telling
thank
you.
you.
Yeah,
Well, no, I'm like,
he needs to stop that.
I'm
You don't
really
put
I
telling
didn't
you.
know you said Krista and a curve, but I was like, maybe like the
No,
jury is still out.
no,
no,
he
I don't have any
doesn't
problem
put
with you,
himself out
Magic.
there. He
I
doesn't put
do
himself
the
out
I
there.
do the same thing with Krista. I do the same thing with Larger. I've done the same thing with AT2. It's not that deep for me. If I watch your content and I support your channel and I'll send you a super chat, it's not like I want everybody to win. I would
Mhm.
not be spending my time, like an hour of my time, sitting here breaking down the game for you. What I'm
Yeah.
saying to you directly is once you put your foot in it with other people's shit and other people's beef, you are now perceived as in it. That is it. And nobody cares that 2 weeks ago one person said this, because we're thinking bigger picture. If these people don't like each other, they're not going to like each other. So trying to rationalize, one person said this thing 8 days ago, and 6.5 days ago this person said this, you'll go crazy, and now you're in it. And once you're in it, you can't get out of it.
Yeah.
And if you
I
think that
basically.
what Jag might say about AT2 is bad, or what AT2 might say about Jag is bad, or what happened to you, or how you perceived what happened in AT2's chat is bad, that's the tip of the iceberg. I'm really, really being as honest with you as possible. You don't want to get in it. You can support whoever you want, but once
Yeah.
you allow your channel to be a vessel for any type of hate, it's
Yeah.
gonna get directed to you because it's your channel and your name is on it.
Hmm.
Just
Just to make
friendly
sure.
advice.
Just to make sure. I just want to make sure something. I'm
Mhm.
not mad at 82 for the chat. It's not about the chat. It's about how him and Perry treated me. So just to make that clear, the chat is irrelevant for me and my offense.
Right. I mean, we reviewed your
Mm,
rules of engagement. So I
exactly.
we reviewed your rules of engagement. I'm just
Mm,
saying, and I think
yeah.
Krista gets it at what I'm saying. Nobody
Mhm.
cares about who started it. And
Yeah.
nobody may actually know where it actually started. But hate spewed is hate spewed. And do what you do.
Mhm.
Run your channel how you want to run your channel. Just
Mhm.
take it as somebody who, in however many years I've had my channel, I've
Mhm.
technically never had a beef.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
up until what happened on Sean's channel the other day, nobody's ever like really outwardly. came from me in that kind of manner on somebody else's channel. And it's, you know, I'm let's just say I'm nice, but I'm not that nice. But even with that being said, my channel is more important to me, and the work that I'm doing for victims, survivors, and, you know, children who have been abused, that's more important to me than for me to go back and forth with anybody.
Yeah.
So do what you do. You're gonna run your channel how you want. But just take that as an advice from somebody who's not had to deal with the beef sector or beef in general, because I just won't do it.
And doing well. I'm doing good. Doing really good.
I gotta run though, because I still haven't finished this. Did this help at all?
Yes.
It helped me realize that I stepped on a landmine without even realizing it. It's like me, I was dancing in the field as if there was no danger. And now I realize that it's way more complicated than I thought. I still, you know.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't let chaos into my life. I watch your channel, and there was things that I wanted to tell you on the back end, the same way I would have reached out to Krista. But I'm cautious now as well. So let me say this to you: if there's certain things that you say on your channel that I don't want you to technically get in trouble for, like you make jokes and you'll say about unaliving yourself, that could technically get you in trouble.
Oh, okay.
Even when you're joking, just FYI. I wanted to tell you, but like I said, I don't invite any chaos. I don't know who's cool, who's not cool on the back end.
Yeah.
But just be cognitive, be conscious of that. Sorry, I'm tired and I haven't eaten yet. Because you know, YouTube now uses AI tools, and if somebody is saying something like that, YouTube might pick that up and then start putting disclaimers and things like that, or not monetizing your videos. Just okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much.
I gotta run. Have a good one.
You're the best. Everybody's
everyone is really nice.
No, he really I want to get that going.
Yeah, I freaking hate 82 still, but Krista disappeared, Dustin. What are we gonna do?
Where am I? Dustin. Hold on.
I'm
Dustin.
right here.
Okay. Am I
Yes.
Dustin, you run the chat for a minute. I want to come back out.
Okay.
Say, I'm sorry. And I'll be back. I'll be back. I gotta go.
What do you want me to say? I can say it for you.
No, just I know because you have good opinions about this, I think.
Okay.
Oh my god, I can't figure out why am I not in here. No, I obviously you were in the chat and you saw what was happening. Like, and I don't want this, like I said, this is the one and only time I'm gonna like address this, but I just felt like I needed to. It just really bothered me, and I wanted to give her a chance. You know what I mean? I want her to know that she's supported by us, and that not everybody's like that, and she doesn't have to be, you know, involved in that. Like, I understand what AT2 is saying. Well, not AT2. Mims is saying
exactly.
Yeah, now I understand. Like now you feel like
triggering. It's triggering as a woman to see that. I think that's the thing also.
I have to say that I have to agree with Mims on what he said, because I don't think that you deserve that, and I don't think that anybody deserves to be treated like that. I don't care who you are, but I think that these people owe you an apology, and I think that they're gonna get their karma that they got coming to them, because I seen what they said in the chat, and I don't think it's nice at all what they said. And I don't think that YouTube should allow that video to stay up. I think that YouTube should be involved in this. There's a certain line that should not be crossed online. Period. I don't care who you are, and I think that they should have a they should rethink of what they're doing, because they're actually hurting people in the process. And I don't think you deserve what you had to go through on that live that night.
It was horrible.
Like I said, I was in there. I said hello, and I turned around and I left, because I could tell that was not going to be a good live. And I turned around and I left because I didn't want to put up with that. I have enough going on right now in my own current life, and I do not think that nobody should be put in that position. Somebody like you, for one, you should not be put in that position with your own channel. Now that is that's that's crossing the line to me. Um, I don't think anybody deserves to be treated like you were treated in that live that night.
Thank you.
And they've been doing them like one after one. What is this doing? They keep doing videos about it, right?
Do I?
They were doing more like videos with me in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I hate that.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn
82 think it's okay what he did to me.
It's
But
not.
I think it's
It's not
okay
okay.
to do.
It's not okay.
And that's why I hate them. Like if they say sorry, like I didn't even think about that. But if they say sorry, I would forgive. I am so
If
forgiving as a person, but I
it's
know
not,
they won't.
but there
Mhm.
there should be a certain point to where
Yeah.
it's not okay. I don't know. It's not okay for what happened on that live, and I will keep repeating myself over and over again because it's not okay. YouTube needs to take action on this YouTube platform because this needs to be a safe place for everybody to have their lives the way they have it. And I don't care if it's me, if it's you, if it's Chris, or if it's anybody that I talk to on a daily basis. I do not care who it is. Nobody should be treated like that at all. Period. Point blank.
Thank you.
It's true. And I watched, I was shocked. And I'm glad I didn't go back and see the Sherelle video when you were on there doing that there because I knew me earlier. I was like, you mother.
And I can't believe there's some people that I have supported
Yeah.
that are connected to Sherelle and Perry, but I do not support them anymore because I do not think that they don't understand what they are doing to other people, and I don't support that with other people anymore. I don't put up with the bullcrap.
Yeah, I just think they're really mean. Like they went nasty when there was no reason for it. So that's why for me, except if they were to actually say sorry, which I know they won't,
They're
because
not going to say sorry.
82
They're not
no,
the kind of people.
no,
I
no, no.
I
82
I
is a
used to be
weakling.
I
Hmm.
used to be a very loyal supporter with Perry Interville, and used to be on her lives a lot. But
Hmm.
as you can tell, I'm not on her lives anymore because there's something that happened between me and her. But
Wow.
that is a sore spot for me. Uh,
I'm so
you know,
sorry.
it really is. And I have, you know, earlier this year I had something else happen, uh,
Oh my God.
with another YouTube creator, and I don't feel like talking about that either. Mm-mm.
Yeah, 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 for sure. I understand. I'm so sorry. Those people, like I said, I don't understand the nastiness.
Mm-mm. I don't understand it either, and that's why I'm like, I never do stuff like this and call people
Yeah.
out. But like I said, I gave them both the opportunity to come up here and say like whatever they have to say, like explain why you had to look, why would this was okay, and like I know that it was going back and forth. I get it now, but like, and I, like Mim said, he doesn't, I'm not tell you what to do with your channel, but you do really great content. And girl, if you want to bitch about them, we'll have like a bitch session. We can do that. But like, I feel like you do great content without them. But it just,
I hope I
they
hope
watch
they.
people understand like how fucked up it is and how we feel, like, or how I feel about what they did. And I don't know what to do with AT2. Like, I feel like I can't be friends with him after this because, and that's hard for me. I've known him for a long time. Like, he's
Yeah.
really been,
So have
like,
I. Uh-huh.
but it's like I can't, watching him be so like cruel to you. I can't even imagine. Like, imagine like if you could do that, like what's he gonna do to me? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't like it, and I really like you a lot, and you didn't deserve it. And whether you were going back and forth or not, like that was 2, 3, 4 against 1, and encouraging people to say the shit they're saying in the chat. That's not fucking. That's not the same thing as just like talking shit and venting and like
Mm.
disagreeing with somebody. It wasn't like you're having a disagreement.
Well,
Every
let me
No,
tell you.
no, no, no,
No,
no. It was extremely personal.
attack. It was an
Yeah,
let
it
actual.
me
was personal. I don't even understand. We don't know each other like that. It was so personal and vicious.
Making fun of him.
Can I say one more thing,
Yeah.
Krista? I want to say if you have a problem with a person, on a live or in a person in general, you go to that person and you explain yourself. You don't do it on a live at all. No. If I have a problem with somebody, in
You
my
take it offline, like do it
I would
behind.
I would take it offline and handle it in a personal level. I wouldn't handle it on live.
Yeah. I don't know how, like Mim said, I don't know where it would start it back and forth, but and I also don't.
There was no back and forth with me and him.
Yeah.
Like with him and Jag, the back and forth is from 4 years ago.
I know.
I have nothing to do with that situation.
It's like mom and dad are fighting again. I'm gonna go out. Like I don't want to choose who. Do I got to choose mom or dad to live with? You know what I mean? It's like
Exactly.
I'm not choosing between mom and dad here. I'm just not.
Jaguar never asked me to choose between him and her. Like it was such a weird moment. It was just a weird live. It's like for me, it's not even like real. That's why sometimes I just confuse the date because it was so deeply traumatic for me, that life. Because I was just like, why is that happening to me? And why is he so happy to see people calling me maggot and telling me why is he so why is he grinning?
I know it's like a different universe. I agree. I understand completely. Like I was literally listening to. I watched it this morning, and I was like, oh, because there was no clips of it. So then I'm like, let me go back and watch it. Well, I was like, girl, where are you? I'm like, because I was losing my mind. I'm like, and it kept getting worse. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, I said to AT2, what the fuck is wrong with you? I did left my voice. Damn, I said, what the fuck is wrong with you? I said, what are you watching?
So, huh? Krista, did you watch the whole entire video?
Yeah, I didn't watch the at the end with the women screaming at her because that'll just make me even madder. Like I'm gonna, and I don't want to have to find them right now. I just don't. I invite everybody that has a fucking problem to come up right now, and I'm not doing this again. But like, if they start making videos,
go the fuck ahead. I would hope this would be your. I hope this would be your first and your last time.
I'm not like she deserves to know that people support her and that we don't fucking that there's a lot of people that she don't have to fuck. Who cares about your fucking friends if they don't like her? Oh, they're not. They might forgive you. Who the fuck are you? Who are they anyway? You have a 900 that's like 1 million followers. Sean Atwood. Why the fuck do you need their fucking friends?
With everybody that's on this live right now, including me, I support you.
Yeah.
And Krista
thank you so much, Justin.
So
I thank you so much.
I support you, and Krista.
I thank you, Krista. Sincerely, Krista.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot believe you did that. Like you didn't have to do all of this. No, you didn't. You didn't need to do all of this at all. I thought I was going to continue to fight that situation alone because I thought, am I the only one that sees how fucked up that is?
No,
this was an attack of such misogyny. I couldn't understand why women would support that type of attack.
It was believe it.
And every man, there's so many men that came to me and were just like, girl, I don't like Jaguar, but why are two men going up against you like that?
Exactly.
And I couldn't answer. I couldn't
so many people don't like that. It's 50-50 around here. Why is it her that has to like I don't get it. Like they're like literally beating her into submission to like why the fuck do you care if she like at this point don't worry about what the hell she's doing on her channel. Don't worry about if Jag's on there. You know, like I can't tell you, like I don't know who's Jag's mad at these. I don't know who she's fighting with, and I don't, you know, I feel like she's always fighting a battle, but like she's always had to. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
and
it's not because she wants to. Like
and like her, don't like her. How is that concerning me?
Right. She also has the right to defend herself. Like she can have she has her own channel now to do it. That's great, and I'm glad she does. And
exactly. For me, I'm just like, why are you talking to me? Like they were trying to make me say she's a bad mother, and I'm like, why are you talking about personal thing?
I know.
It was something that I couldn't understand. I was like, okay, we're here to talk about the victim. We're here to talk about if she is an asset to the victim or not. Not that if she's a good mother.
Like why do you need? I don't understand, Perry. I'm like, you are not uneducated, sir. You're in the why? What is wrong with you? He's not. And but the way he was,
Perry
it was not. not normal. I'm like, is he drunk? Like, what are you saying, sir?
Are you married? Are you married?
Yeah.
Are you married?
Huh?
Why are you asking me if I'm married?
Her
And
husband
then
to
the
fuck
worst
you
part,
up?
he went on my life and continued to ask me, where was my husband?
Why? I don't get it. That made me so angry. And I'm like, this guy, I don't want you to think, I'm telling you, like the people that were on my panel in our group, we've been friends all supporting each other for 4 years almost, right? We none of us agree on anything, right? We don't agree, but like we have never done this. I always say, like, when my dad gets an SUV and drives across the country, we're picking Mims up, like we're all good friends, like we all love and support each other. And we don't all disagree. Like I won't go on Mims channel a lot because but we're also so busy too. But like to him to spend the time he did tonight, that means a lot to me, and I hope, and like you, because he really
means a
does
lot
it.
to me. It means a lot to me, Chris.
Yeah, he doesn't put his nose into anything, and he never would go on live and talk, and he did, and that's because he truly feels like it was worth. You know what I mean? He truly he cares, and I
Yeah,
know
he's
what
trying
he's
to
saying.
protect me. Yeah,
He's
exactly. He's
basically
trying to
telling us to like
protect
stop
us.
it.
Exactly.
He knows
He's
we
trying
can
to
do good
protect
content.
us.
Yes, and just stay the
Exactly.
fuck away. At this point, we've done a lot. I just, you know what I mean? This is enough for them to like whatever they want to say. But at this point, I don't fucking care. Like nobody knows me over there, really. You know what I mean? Like, what
And
are you
first,
me? Go the fuck ahead. I'll tell you about myself. Like, but the attacking people's looks and making fun of the way they run their channel is so unfucking called for. Like, I know what you mean. Like, bro, look, all by all appearances, we're good, but behind the scenes, we will see what happened. Like, you know what I mean? They're going to fucking pay for this. Like, I'm sorry.
exactly. Like
I hate to
people,
say it like that,
I
but like, I'm with
appreciate
the first man.
Erin who was telling me to, hate is a strong word. And I'm like,
It
no,
is.
I hate them.
No, I
I
get it.
sincerely do, because this was bullying at a point that I've rarely lived in my life. And I've been bullied in my life.
Mm-hmm.
But this viciousness for no reason,
I know.
I
No
couldn't
reason.
understand.
And to let
Because,
women come up there and do the same thing, I was like,
oh my God.
you said that to me.
And
I was like,
those,
I'm not going to watch this. I can't.
oh yeah. No,
He
and then
needs to know.
just them, oh yeah, just them for like patting each other on the back and being like, she's so stupid, she's so dumb, she's so weak. When
Yeah,
basically it's just that in my head, I was like, yo, this
I,
is a circus. This is
yeah,
elementary school. It's high
I'm just,
school.
yeah. I like this
I'm
Jack
too
affects
old.
them so badly. It's like Jack affects them so much that this has turned into like a vicious attacks on people literally just for what's get the fuck over it, man. Literally get the fuck over it. She's
And
not
I'm
going.
not the only one, but I'm not the only one, the only person that supports Jag. Why go after? It was vicious how they went after me
I know.
personally. They were insulting me, my intelligence, my like.
Mhm.
It was just such an attack against my person,
I know. And I
and it
honestly
was
like
weird.
AT2, I don't think like I don't think like I wish he would just like I honestly I don't know. He doesn't give a fuck to say something to me or respond back to me in some kind of nice like some kind of way. Then I can't, that'd be fucked. Then just choosing that would really fucking suck, because then I realized like, motherfucker, you really don't care about me. Like it's like I said to him, like, you know what I mean? We are friends. And I said, this is fucked up, dude. And you know it is. Like come on my
Yes,
channel,
of course.
say it. Like admit tell me what the fuck your problem is. Cause like this is not somebody I know. And I don't want a friend like that. Like you know what I mean? Like I just met you, but I watched you. Like you don't like. I don't like people being bullied. Period. But like I know that you're good people, because obviously you would be on Trump's channel for that one. Like you are good people, and like you deserve to know that you're supported by other people. And then guess what? They're all
Thank
about
you.
the drama. They're turning you into one of them. They just turned
Yeah,
me into one of them basically, because I was
yeah.
like I'm out here. I seriously like. I don't really want to fight with Perry and Cheryl. I really don't, but like I will. Like, but like they got, you know what I mean? Because this is fucking wrong. And Cheryl's a woman. What I said about her, all I fucking have said so far is that she fucking shouldn't support her husband or talking like that. That she has no life experience to be talking about the topic she talks about. But whatever, you got 400,000 followers, whatever you're gonna do. But like very judgy about it, and that's fine. We don't have to agree. But like I've always literally respected them as a fucking channel because they run a really huge thing, right? And the people they have
Exactly.
to. But like to turn on you, like I've even with John Yates before when they fight with them, they were the mature ones about it. I was like, good, they actually respect themselves. Like, they didn't go after him like he was, and I was like, good, they're just moving on to talk about content. And then when I saw what he was doing to you over Jag, I'm like, what the fuck happened, Perry? Like, where your wife's not going to agree with it. And then I'm like, oh, she's in the chat, and I'm like, okay.
Agreeing.
I'm like, what did you like? You know, I don't care about any backstory at this point. Like you and At were on there to have a discussion. I
don't have personal backstory with them. I am too new. I am too new. Who
That's
am
crazy.
I?
So,
I
like,
didn't even know those people knew me. When
I know.
Cheryl, someone with 500,000 subscribers, started bashing me, I was like, what? How do you even know me? I'm not even at 10K.
Over, but just literally, honestly, like I know, it took me forever. And it's all over because of Jag, right? And I think she's so like, how the fuck, like she should be proud of herself that she affects people in this such a way. She's really affecting people to the point where, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what the fuck? They just make money and content off. It makes me really fucking mad. They're gonna make money off of talking shit on you and her.
Yeah,
it's like
of course.
I don't get monetized. You know, I don't get super chats. I'm not monetized. This is nothing about. This is because I truly am. I have a heart, and I really do love you and like you a lot. And I was very fucking offended and very upset and hurt by what they were doing to you. And, you know, I've been supporting you, like, you know, it just, I couldn't, I just can't fucking, I couldn't let it go because I was starting to talk about it earlier and I was getting so fucking activated. And like, this is about being bullied. I don't like bullies. I've been bullied my whole life too. And I couldn't believe that somebody would let two men would bully a woman like that. You're a new content creator, and then make you sound stupid because you're new, you just don't know. She don't need to know. Let all your backstories. She doesn't need to know it. Like she's been on, that's has fucking almost 1 million subscribers every fucking day for months, and obviously she's trying to do on her own. Like literally, whatever happens with Jag, it is what it is. The girl. She's allowed.
How does that concern me?
I know.
Why am I in this? Like I said, when they were like, do you know that she's a bad mother? I was like, why are you even talking to me about this?
Weird.
Why does it matter?
Like, does everybody know, Perry, that you're an alcoholic and that you used to abuse your wife? Like, you want people, you know what I'm saying? Maybe people don't want to, maybe they should know that about you. So then they decide whether they want to fucking hang out with you. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. Let me say allegedly. But apparently that's what that was. You know what I mean? So like, it's like, when we said nobody's fucking going after you about like, fucking, oh, you have a husband? You have a husband? What do you want him to beat your ass? Like,
let me talk to your husband. Let me, like, as if I couldn't. Yes, he wanted to talk to my husband because why address me when you can talk to my husband who owned me?
Wow.
And I was just like, first of all, I don't have a husband.
I was wondering. I was like,
I'm single. It's like, why do I even need to tell you about my life?
I know.
Why are we? I'm not interested. It's like when I told 82, I'm not interested. I don't care about your personal beef. Also, you just don't care. I don't care about your personal beef.
Right.
I don't care. How does that concern me?
Yeah. Why would you? Why?
Like does he know my old beef? Should we exchange war story?
Exactly. Like, I mean, I get it. You what loyalty do you owe him? Who cares? He's beef with Jag. Like, to be honest, they're both fucking wrong. If you really think about it, they're both wrong. Whatever, man.
They're so vulgar with one another.
Exactly.
It's
and
like,
then you middle of it,
like
the asshole. Yeah. And then you're like, you're friends again, and you're like, then you're the asshole. So like the other last week, I'm like, I'm here, I'm supporting, I'm just not engaging. Because they were screaming at each other again. And I'm like, mom and dad's fighting again. Just trying to make it funny because the way they were acting, I was like, come on, man, this is not that serious. But then I'm realized that they don't fucking like each other now. Like that they really
they hate each other now. And I'm like, okay. Because for me, the only comment I made really about 82 and Storm Monroe was because I wanted to see their proof, because I had seen the Just D video where she really showed that it was edited.
Right, it was. I saw it, and I watched the lady's channel too. She is doing it for a living. She knew there's no dustpan on the wall. With the dustpan's upside down. What is it? A ghost dustpan? She had a dustpan behind her head. I didn't have a dustpan hanging on her wall. It was weird. They edited it. They didn't do a good job, and it's not a
good job.
AI. Nobody said it AI. You could tell the way she's talking, her mouth's moving and words are coming out. And it's like, are you people? I don't even need an editor to tell me this is fucking edited.
Exactly. So I watched that video expecting him to do a thing like Just D to explain that it was not edited. And all I saw was them starting talking about strap-on, doo-doo, and Storm Monroe saying Jaguar was unloved since she was in the womb. I was like, what?
What the fuck? You weirdo.
Thank you. I was just like, why are you talking about this? Why is that? Because I was actually interested on the is it edited or not? It's not like I'm good at editing.
You gave them a chance to explain themselves because according to an editor that does this for a living, because Jack's like, I didn't fucking say that. Like she knew she didn't.
Exactly.
And she said, God, think she had somebody come in and debunk it, but they don't want to see that. They don't want to.
Exactly.
She never said it was AI, motherfucker. She said there's no dustpan behind my goddamn head. They made her say
exactly.
There's no gotcha moment. It ain't no fucking gotcha moment, motherfuckers. Come on, man.
We're saying it's a live. You can edit a live. You can edit a premiere. But you can freaking edit a premiere because he put it as a premiere. I'm like, dude, this is not a live.
It's old too. He replayed it from it was a replay from something a long time ago. Oh, gotcha.
Exactly. Gotcha. Like I'm telling you, I was coming with my open art because I was like, okay, I've watched D. Exactly. I need to, now that I've listened to that, I need to listen to you.
Right.
And then I'm hearing your daddy beat you. Your mom didn't want you. You were you have mental issue and you're really crazy. And oh, now you need your man to put a foot in your ass and put a foot on your neck. Okay. To tell you what you do. And I was just like, what?
What the
and my only question was, how does that prove that the video is not edited?
Exactly. Can we get back to the point now? Like, fuck all that shit. Fuck all that noise. Now that we got all that out of the way, everybody's angry, whatever. Now, how does that make it exactly? What the fuck relevance when you took a video and you edited it? Clearly, you couldn't even do it right.
Exactly. And just explain yourself. Explain yourself, because if you don't want to admit it, it's not edited. Okay, I got a problem. Prove it.
Right.
No, she's unloved from the womb. I was like, what?
Ooh, like, okay.
And then he said, me, I don't have as much mental problem as Jaguar because my mommy loved me.
Oh my God. Okay, my mommy loves me. Like, what a weirdo, dude. I don't even know this guy. Like, I don't know where I was shocked that he even. I'm like, what the fuck is what is going on? Like, what do you people? So they spend so much time and energy trying to prove Jag wrong or whatever. It's all about. You should be really happy the fact that all this energy, like, so many people are focused on what the fuck she's doing and worry about what the fuck she's doing. And all she's doing,
she say, she's not cloud chasing. She is the cloud. She is the cloud. Exactly. You say her name, and then you have 1 million views.
Exactly. I fangirl over it too. I do fangirl over Jag sometimes.
Me too.
But like,
why would I not?
Exactly. I'm like, because she's fucking awesome. But like, I'm embarrassed. She might think I'm a fucking. I know. Anyway, but like, I'm just being funny. But like, I'm like, I forget my point. What was I saying?
They're weird.
I didn't understand. Like, it's like, what? I'm sorry. What the fuck does that have to do with a slice of pie? I don't get it. Shut up. Like, you're wasting time. Like, you guys are always like, time.
Can you imagine you come in a video expecting someone to show you the lack of editing, and then you hear your mommy didn't want you, your daddy beat you. I was like,
excuse me. Exit stage left. Exit stage left, please. Block.
Yeah, I just was disgusted. I was disgusted more than anything else. Okay, but so I need to go too because I need to go eat.
I know. I'm like, my head's like killing me.
And my dog is looking at me and being like,
know.
When are you feeding me? And I'm like, I'm coming, Boo.
I know.
So again, Krista, thank you so much for doing that for me. I know as a woman you were triggered, but you didn't have to put your friendship on the line for someone that you barely know.
Right is right and wrong is wrong. And it was the right thing to do. And I went, like, I'm in your corner, I'm on your side. And anytime you need to talk, now you have me in Instagram, you can DM.
Yeah.
And
thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Like, sincerely, I just started crying when you sent me that text. I
was like, thank God you saw it though. Thank God you saw it right away. I was like, I want her to know, like, so, like, you know what I mean? So I hope that
because so thank you so much.
You're welcome. I love you.
Bye.
Bye. All right, Dustin. Thanks for coming up. Thank you. I appreciate you supporting me and backing us up on this, because I don't know what kind of shitstorm I started, but I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to keep going back and forth. I said what I said. I wasn't right. I'm not going to keep. I'm very upset with AT2. I don't think I'm ever going to speak to him again.
Well, I can talk to you more about it backstage.
Huh?
I'll talk to you more about it backstage.
Well, I'm going to go eat. I really got to go eat.
Okay.
But text me on. We'll talk on Instagram. So on Instagram, I'm going to get off of here and then talk on Instagram.
Okay. Let me call you after this.
Yeah, call me on my. Yeah, give me 5 minutes and call Instagram and I'll answer through my phone.
Okay, I'll call you on Instagram when I get done with this.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Still here.
I'm here.
I know. I'm gonna say goodbye to my chat. I thought.
Okay.
But all right, guys. Thanks for sticking around. I just want you guys to know, like, I don't. This wasn't. I gave AT2 the opportunity to come up if he had something to say. I gave. I sent Perry a message like, I don't fucking expect you to watch this and then go make a video about it. Say shit to my fucking face. I'm not gonna go. Don't go live about like whatever. Do whatever the fuck you want. I'm just saying. This was your opportunity to fucking debate whatever the fuck you want to say to me. If you think I'm wrong, I'm not wrong. And I don't give a fuck about the past. I don't care what you think about Jag. All that has nothing to do with the fact that you bullied a fucking woman because she disagreed with you over something that literally it's a fucking everybody's arguing about it. It's like it doesn't matter. Like she didn't deserve it. So that's my take. And AT2, like I said, I'm so upset that you even, allowed this. And whether she allowed Jag to drag you or not, you let people drag Jag constantly. So what the fuck does that even matter? You're constantly let people drag Jag. So, you know what I mean? If you got dragged too from Jag, I mean, what do you expect? But, again, it's whatever, I just thought it was the right thing to do. And I support her. And the fucking fact that you said that shit about Sean Atwood is so fucking wrong too. You know what I mean? Like, that people said the shit about you. You didn't like it. So why are you saying shit about another content creator? And I don't know what happened with Mims. I saw what's happening in the chat, but I don't think that I'm not trying to make excuses. I don't know if Sean watches the chat constantly, but I did leave him after I saw that because I wasn't going to the chat to say anything. But I sent Shane a message, even though Shane's hasn't been around, but he's the podcast manager, and I just said, look, I don't know what's up, but Mims is a good dude, and I don't know. I just didn't. I want to know what's happening. I just want you guys to I was like, listen, it was really fucking upsetting. I said I didn't want to get involved in it, and I said he's a good fucking dude, and I don't let people talk shit to my face, but he's got 5,000 people in his chat, so it's like I'm a little. They call him a child molester, and he was ignorant, stupid, and they call him a child molester. You know what I mean? Whatever, a PDF file. So. And like just other stuff, probably that's, I was like, it was just gross, I guess. Gross is the word. Gross. That's what I feel about it. I feel icky and gross and just disgusted. And I'm glad that she knows that she has people that support her and I'm not crazy. And I think I did not play the end of it because that's just going to fucking trigger me more because bitches will fucking really set me off. But, whatever. I'm not some tough girl. I'm just saying it's just the way I communicate. But, all right, I'm going because I'm tired. I'm hungry. 3.5 hours. Thanks for anybody that watches this replay. Again, I'm not interested in fucking going back and forth. They make fucking videos or anything about it. I don't give a fuck. Whatever, man. You can say whatever the fuck you want. Disagree with me. Whatever it is. It's Friday night. I've never fought with Perry. I've never fought with AT2. But at this point, like, I said what I had to say. That's how I feel. And I don't know how anybody else could say it any differently. Like, it was fucking wrong. Like, if you guys are fucking okay with bullying, then I don't know. Then you're not the fucking channels for me. You know what I mean? Like, I'd be really shocked at AT2 that he's okay with this. So, but it looked like he was. And again, I don't know if he cares about our friendship, he'll hit me up in Instagram or whatever in the DMs and talk about it with me. So, but thank you. I just, I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't trying to start anything, but I feel like it was the right thing to do. Let her outlet to see what she has to say. But all right, guys, thanks for letting me talk for 3.5 hours and being supportive. And literally, you guys were so nice and trying to be very understanding. And I hope Bianca understands what was going on. I know she was trying to figure it all out, and I feel bad that just simply, who was up in my opinion, didn't give her a chance to say what she had to say. But
in my opinion,
yeah, I'm gonna reach out there and tell her sorry, but. I know that Mims doesn't do this very often, so I wanted to give him let him finish what he's saying because I know I understand what he's saying. We're like kind of halfway in the weeds. We got to just get ourselves out at this point. Just no more. This is it. All right. I'm fucking fading fast. I'll talk to you later. I'm really fading fast. Love you. Bye, Dustin.
Bye.
Okay, love it.
I'll get a little bit. I'll call you back. I'll call you on Instagram.